Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up 1-1. Theo is going to get taken down by Jez. You can now see Jez pushing up towards the B flag. Rocking that 35 round. See that we have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Theo, sure enough. With the push from the backside, finds Jez.
Licença, Tocinha! Pofo! Botão no cofrinho do Lives! Pofo pra cima do Leozinho! Double pofo do craque! Faz clique aí, meu chat! Você tá no YouTube, faz o clipe da jogada! Tomara tá!
Um som, morre.
Vou cravar esquerda, vou cravar cima, crava esquerda, crava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem A. Vai ter mais, ó.
Aí tem que cortar essa
Pode ver agora, calma.
Nossa!
And we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god, we've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's gonna round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Moving quick list in with the side of Nova. Dave,
People see, there is one A now.
Oh my, Chris, he's all 1-4. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical sniper area right now. You're sniper, but it ain't even close. Lucky, get headshot. Costco, flip the smoke. Get it too, homie. We got a 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
X7's left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make this.
Yo, this girl's dirty! Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artemisa coming through. What's that? Is that the kilo? Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus kilo. Ooh, Chels. Finds one, is looking for two, but Artemisa. Yo, this girl kind of nuts with the kilo, bro. I have been. Found herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, brick stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there, Verdict, at the beginning of this round, but it is quickly gone in favor. I think you're right on the money. The arrow can push that up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone
I am muted. Hot damn, my bad, boys and girls. Verdict is pulling a denominator. 101 here. How's it going, everybody? We're doing pretty good over here at Mobile Mayhem. We've got the third and final day of our Qualifiers EU 2023 Spring Edition or Winter Edition. Holy hell, I can't even get my month straight. I make one blunder, we're all out of it. Enough small talk, we're going to get to the action. As always, it's your boy Verdict. Joining me tonight is very special co-host slash guest slash caster slash OP slash Rivertown buddy. There's a lot of slashes in there. It's Deanna. Deanna, how are you doing today?
Yo, hi Verdict, hi guys, I'm doing absolutely amazing. So happy to be here as always to co-cast with you. It's my pleasure, and obviously getting better casting with you and learning from you. I'm obviously very happy to be here with you guys. I'm very happy to be here with the staff members, and obviously I'm very happy to be here for the qualifiers for EU. So yeah, I'm actually having a good day. Thanks so much for asking. How about you? How was your day?
Oh, it's been great. I woke up bright and early, got a little bit of a workout in. Around 11 o'clock Central Time, my internet went out for like 30 minutes, and I was like, oh man, there's no way I'm not going to be able to cast qualifiers today. Well, 30 minutes later, it came back on, thank God, and I was able to get on about my day, but I'm here for the action. Schedule looking pretty spicy. I know we're going to start things off with a little bit of the winner's bracket. It's going to be Enigma and Icemont. They're going to be squaring off. Guaranteed spot for the grand finals. Winner moves on. Loser heads down to the lower brackets, where they'll face off against the winner of the Sonic Club and Icy. What does that mean long run? I have no idea, I'm going to be honest with you. Qualifiers has been a bit of a question mark for me. I'm still not sure how it works, but I do know there's 2 seeds up for grab for a bid for the Mobile Mayhem regular season, and that's what we're here for. So best team wins, moves forward. I think 2 of them are the spots that we have available, and with the talent that I see in the lobby currently in this Enigma and Icemont, I don't think anybody can contest that both of these teams deserve to have a spot in Mobile Mayhem. Am I right?
Watched last time, right? And I do know some of the teams from the previous seasons, and also some of the players from the team, both teams, right? Most of them are very talented. I'm actually looking forward to see how they're gonna perform in this matchup. But they are both very good, so I'm looking forward for this matchup. First game, it's gonna be a solid one, in my opinion.
It is gonna be a solid one. As I'm taking a look at the best of 3, the spread looks pretty hot and heavy. I think first map, hardpoint firing range, one of the updated scenarios for this map logistically. I think every point is viable now. I think P1 to P2, it's not going to be as easy of a transition as it used to be. P2 to P3 is a death hold. I think there's a lot going on. I think we're going to start seeing a lot early setups for that trailer side rotation and even for that armory side. And I think Wood and P1 is where the victories are going to be won. I think if you can get a big chunk off P1 and P4s, I think you can, bring some bread to the table, as long as you're getting some of that value out of those money hills. Head over to the lovely Hollywood Hills of California, ladies and gentlemen, for game number 2. It's Raid. It's one of our co-casters' favorite maps. I believe her name is Deanna. I think she loves this map like to death, right? And then we got Asti to close this one out. Claw Annihilator off the tables here, Deanna, as we're going to get geared up for our first series of the day. What's your favorite part about Search or Destroy on Raid?
The sun.
Okay.
The sun. How about you? Tell me more. What do you love so much?
I don't know. I think the scene itself looks great. It never rains. It's always a lovely, bright, shiny sun out in the sky, as you mentioned. But I also think different elements. You got second-story buildings. You've got a poolside that's beautiful, a gazebo to go along with it. Enough about that. We're going to go ahead and fire it up for some firing range. Game 1, here we go. This is the winners finals. Obviously, one of these 2 teams is going to be super OP, and maybe they'll be able to close it out in a 2-game fashion, but right now it's all about P1. And off the bat, it's Mirage Lior getting some kills. Hill time is going to be collected by player number 1, who is Etsy. Off the bat, it's already a little bit of a lead building up here for the boys and gals over at Enigma.
We did saw leader actually getting a good position in trailer, pushing towards that P1. You really need this trailer control, and he managed to get it and even get 3 kills from it. Managed to get that control over the P1, right? And not letting anyone to actually approach right now. Melon Scene is actually pushing, but he got shot down by Etsy quite far. So this P1 is quite pushed by both teams, obviously quite hard, but I do see success on both sides, because as fast as one team lose the point, the other one jump in and it make it very, very close.
Making it very, very close right now. It's all about P2. I was looking at Snooze for a bit as he had picked up 5 kills in the feed. Mon's got the early setup. A little bit of a deficit off P1 rotations. Lo and behold, you got the money and pride and glory here in this firing range map. Top side is not going to be covered, or it's going to be covered this time around as the firing range updates allowed for no store streaks to come through and bust through it. Nades as well. Right now it's Mirage Leader on the outskirts looking to get some shots in. It's Mellison holding down the fort. The push is too strong, though. Etsy, one of those rookie of the splits from last year, coming through with a nasty 2-piece, and that's going to be the full wipe, the 3, as well as the Hunter Killer drone being popped. So streaks galore as well as some hill time. Lee going to be racked up and continuously. Mott still going to be on the outskirts looking in.
Vixta had such a good OBJ time here on this point, managed to hold it very, very good and extend the lead that they had from the P1. Right now, 17 more seconds and they are starting to secure the P3. Goofy is trying to pick up the players who are coming from P2 to P3, but right now it's gonna be all about this couple of seconds that is scrap time on the side of Mont. They managed to get it. Right now, the P3 setup looks very, very good on the side of Enigma. They are already trying to push. Mirage Allure is already there. He's on 8 kills. Etsy is on 10, rocking his Gravity Vortex, gonna do some damage and gonna secure early this hardpoint that they actually needed. Being able to actually make the lead bigger than it was at the beginning.
Oh, that's huge lead now. Rolling into this P3 opening, 10 seconds in. Nobody inside from Icemont. It is a big hold here early in this trailer site. You get a big majority of the pie off of P2 and you cut your losses rolling over. Mirage Leor coming to come through, trying to get the Purifier action in. The break's going to come through, and second wave of players here for Icemont going to be proven successful. IUK going to be able to get one. Etsy the slide, never stood a chance. Mont now trying to creep back into this. It's far from over as we're only in our 3rd hill on this first rotation. Goal is a 250. They're going to break the 50-point club with 15 seconds left to go, and you can see early rotations bound here for the players over at Enigma. A 3-piece in the feed for Hunter Killers. They are absolutely killing it. Unfortunate enough, the rotation is going to be held. So far, so good over on this P4 site. What's going to be opening up for business in Enigma? They're lurking and prowling. 12 kills on board for Lydia and Mirage Lear, but then you have Essie, who has been just absolutely cooking. Finally going to be taken down. Now it's going to be Icemont's chance to sound off.
Is actually getting on this P4 quite strongly. They did manage to break the setup that Enigma had at the beginning. They had a good push, and right now Lydia with the Purifier could clean up this hardpoint and could actually bring their team closer, right? We have Snooze who got the same idea and he managed to get Lydia quite fast, and right now the points are in favor of Mont Ice, right? They actually managed to gain the points that were losing in the P2 and the P3, right? Enigma managed to get that big lead, and right now it's getting close. Even we see actually a comeback and more points on the side of Ice Mont, right? And we have a good setup for this P1 because we have just 10 more seconds for from the P2.
Yeah, well, all this chaos and commotion going on, it's about a 10-point lead rolling in. Maybe give, a few points here or there. Let's go ahead and cue in for a listen-in. Enigma got the ball in their court. See if they can take advantage of it and see how they sound now as we go in for our first listen-in.
I don't see trailer. One side. Trailer 2. No, one trailer. It's mid corner now. Lower side. Lower side. On your left, on your left. Pick up. You're gonna push bottom chain. Bottom chain. Behind. Bomb chain.
He's dead.
It's Goffy. Nice. Get that time.
Bottom wood dead. One more mid.
Get time.
I'm spawning low.
I go side.
Nice.
Go
set up next.
Go farmer now.
One trailer.
Watch out, it's him.
All right, you hear the call-outs. Get that early rotation in. Get Armory now. Get that ASAP. Mott, little slip right here rolling into this P1, but they are going to be able to get the scrap time. Good thing for them, too. They got 2 players set up in the bunker. J-Say trying to hold down the fort, and I've got to say, this is a hell of a comeback for Icemont. Even though they're getting outslayed and out-rotated, they have put their foot on the hill for a majority of almost all the hills we've seen so far. The second time around, it needs to be a firm hold here on this Armory site.
and definitely getting the push. Right now the setup is quite broken on both sides because we don't see clear a team pushing on the point. Icemont actually managed to get on it, and right now it's gonna be all about how they manage to hold it and how they gonna use their operators. We saw Melocene, he had his purifier in his hand but no usage of it because he got shot down very fast, and still the point is very good holded on the side of Icemont, right? Snooze is holding this side of the P3, trying to get the control, managed to pick up a couple of players, and right now the break comes in, and once again Icemont is on the point, and with 20 more seconds they could get this lead far away from the other team.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dial in for a listen. Let's see how they queue it up now. So they've got a 20-point lead. The ball hasn't been in their court all game long. Let's go ahead and see how Icemont are handling it.
Sides, push from barrel as well. I took it off. Vortex on hill, watch out. I have Fury,
Smoke window.
One dead on hill.
When you say long,
I got another one. Come on, break into trailer, get into trailer. I got two on hill.
She got me, man. Purifier, long. We're spawning barrels. Push. Dead, Fury dead. One more long.
Show he's pushing. Watch me.
With that.
A long.
One shot trailer. Right side corner, right corner. It's only one push. One
Left side.
One more shower dead. One bottom wood. Bottom wood. Pushing this.
Comms are cool, calm, and collected. I gotta say, everything seems to be fine. 20-plus point lead. 20 seconds left to go on hold. They got one there. Jay, one of the rookie demons from last season. Can he make a big impact? No, it's Etsy. Third place finish up. Still feeling salty about it. Continuing to add a little bit more damage in. Can she get the 3? Not quite. Slight peek in the smoke. Going to be able to prevail. That is going to be the last little bit of scrap going to be picked up there by Icemont. They've got a healthy lead rolling into it. Almost 30 points. Deanna, you think they can hold on to it?
Yeah, it's gonna be well. I'm not sure, to be honest, because we did had such a good setup at the beginning on the side of Enigma, right? Obviously, we had that good lead, and then what more Icemont did? They just came and actually took the lead. So right now, I'm not sure if there's gonna be which team gonna win, right? But they both definitely have such a good setup for this P4. We see Enigma, who was early here. Even if they lost that P3, they didn't stay there to feed the enemy. They choose to actually push and rotate back. So right now, the lead that was so big came closer, and once again the point is in favor of Icemont, but it's not as far. It's not such a big of a lead, you know. And this game was more than close. This game was as close as I wanted to be, you know.
Oh, it is certainly close. Lydia comes through with a nasty 3-piece, almost cleans house, unfortunately. Players are there in troves, and the spawns are going to be bunkered down. There's going to be Icemont playing the end game very well so far. 200-point club is there, going to be 50 points away from closing this out. P1's about to pop. 5 seconds left to go. Anything can happen. 27-point deficit here for the boys and gals over at Enigma, but they got to focus here. They got to put their feet on the hill as well as hold down the fort for P2. They can't close it out here, but they can close the gap and make this a competitive one. This contest is certainly there. IUK from across the sea, and he is all the way in trailer. And this CBR is ripping. Clears the lane, clears the hill. Lydia's finally going to be able to take him down and pick up her 40th. Make it 41, man. This girl's on a mission right now. And Icemont still soaking up the time in the hill.
She's leading the lobby 41 kills, and right now they are actually holding the P1 very good. We might see these 20 points actually going in their favor, and then the lead will be less than previous. And right now Lydia is pushing towards the next one, and she is absolutely amazing with this CBR. Managed to pick up 2 players who were already setting up for the P2, and right now her purifier is ready, and she can just wait the players who are coming actually from the P3. We have Goofy here with his death machine that was down. We have Melocene who finally shot her down, but that was such a good hold on her side. Managed to open actually this P2 for their team, for her team actually.
Here we go, Enigma trying to make the comeback of their own. They started off with a hefty lead. They have not had one since our P2 for a second time around. Right now, it's the 3rd time around. Maybe that's a charm. Can they shut down the bottom side spawns? They've got all the utilities popped. Only Lydia remains with a Purifier, and that's going to be for that P3 bound. Is IUK finally going to be able to take her down? Guffey now on the flip side. Icemont not going to be successful with their first wave. Second wave's coming through with 30 seconds in. Gap's been bridged, and Enigma managing to hang on here in the clutches, in the trenches. Certainly going to be looking like a spicy P3 ending. Trailer site. Are we going to see Icemont get that early setup? Are they going to let their opponents get all that time for free? Does look like we're going to see Melisane come through with a contest, and that might be it. This is definitely going to be a coin flip of who's going to get there first. It does look like Mont's going to have the early advantage. The players say otherwise for Enigma, as there is that Purifier that Lydia was holding on for dear life. And we'll see if it pays off now as the two-piece comes through for her.
But yeah, the Purifier in her hand might pick up one player coming into it. And right now, Yuk contested, but he got also shot down by her. And right now, this setup looks very, very good on the side of Enigma. I don't think it's going to be broken by any player from Icemont, as I said. Damn.
There we go.
Such an amazing
oh man, that was such
game.
I mean, hell, we had a 30-point lead for Enigma in the first set of hills, and we had a 30-point lead going into the second set of hills for, or closing up the second set of hills for Icemont. And what better way to close out than a little bit of a trailer side affair? Of course, it was a little bit of a block party in the barbecue scene in there at first. I said Lydia was going to hold on to that street for that operator for dear life. Why? Because I mean, you see how astronomical it was in the end game. You shut down all of those choke points. Very difficult to make their way in. On top of that, 55 on board for Lydia. She's cracked. And a minute and one on the hill. Can't say this girl is not putting in work, man. She wanted it and she got it. Hell of a first game for Enigma, starting the series off.
Yes, definitely her running around and lasering everyone with that CPR. It was something actually very nice to see. Like, I was spectating her a long time, especially after the last set of heals, right? That break into P2 and going into P3 was absolutely amazing on her side. She did do an amazing job. And also she has 1 minute 01 on the OBJ. We do have Etsy, who has 2:43 on the OBJ, right? 2.3 minutes on the here, right? He dropped also 38 kills. We have Leader with 42 seconds with 39 kills. We have Mirage with 48 seconds, 31 kills, and Bricksta 1 minute 04 with 24 kills. And the lowest seconds on the hardpoint were 42. You know, that means everyone actually played the OBJ.
Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and cut you off there, because I was looking at leader stats, like rolling into that third reset. Homie had 0 seconds before we got to P4 the second time around. Homie picked up 42 seconds towards the end of this game. He did not play Hill the whole time. He was much needed on that P2 hold, and Lydia was just, I mean, she was a bulldozer, bro. She was just clearing out site to site. She cleared out the P2 site, cleared out the P3 site. The success there on that transition, it really was on her back to make sure that her team was in a position to hold and maintain the fort. Of course, she's going to pick up 55 kills, man. She was just absolutely mowed them down. What a freak of a game for her to start this one off. Looking forward to see what she brings to the table in this Search of Destroy. As we know, Raid, I mean, the sun's going to be out, man. You know, are you going to get burnt, or are you going to be able to jump in the pool and cool down? I don't know what's going to be expected here for the side of Icemont, but hell, we're going to find out real quick. We're going to go ahead and jump into it.
Definitely, I'm actually very excited after seeing the performance in the hardpoint, and the fact that it was one time they had the lead, the other time they had the other team had the lead. It was very like engaging, I could say, like that. You know, you never knew. Like, I didn't knew who gonna win. You know, so that was such a good first game, and I'm actually very happy I was here to cast it. But right now, going into the S, and it brings up with a double. Oh my god, I just saw this perspective. That was nasty.
Oh my god, run for the hills, Bricksta. She is causing a lot of mayhem early on. Snooze finally got to be able to put her down to sleep this round. The guns are awake and live. 3 on board for Bricks before she drops values there. Lydia does not pick up a single kill, and that's quite alright. She carried her load in the first game. It's about time Bricks have picked up the slack here in the second. Snooze and Guffey, last 2 alive here for this Mont roster. Deanna, does look like they're going to buckle up, slow it down, and head back over towards this A site. I don't know what the reads are. There's 2 people already here for Enigma. I don't know if this is quite the call.
Definitely Snooze is trying to maybe get some information towards the A side. We do have Leader here picking up Goofy, and right now is a 1v3. He already shot his shots. Miraculeur is pushing. Everyone knows that he's in the pool, and Leader actually managed to get the last kill, getting a point for their team.
There we go.
That was good.
Yeah. I know we're not going to let Brix's 3-piece go in complete vain. Enigma. Surely enough, they close it out and they deal the damage to the last two standing. Snooze and Guffy. Let's see if we can get some more action out of the rest of the team now as the push over towards the B side. Smoke's going to come through. Guffy's going to be able to find one. Brix is picking up where she left off as she finds the return frag. Ook is trying to get away. Oh, Melisson. Oh, what kind of angle was that? They were just anticipating Brix being exactly where they were at last round. Surely enough, it pays off. First blood for them. The trades are coming through as a 2v1 or 2-for-1 comes in. Right now, it's all about this Etsy player who's holding the fort down here on B all by themselves. No kind of middle lane support as well. No, there is Mirage Lure, so might need to see how they play their lives out. As 45 seconds into the round, we're down to a 3v3.
We do see them push towards the B side, and we do have a good, I could say, defense on the B side. Leader picks up Goofy, and right now is a 2v3, something that, oh, Etsy is pushing, oh, got the kill from Melusine on him. Something that you looked very, very promising at the beginning on the side of Icemont, because they did have the player advantage, right? Now it looks very, very close, and once again, we found ourselves in a 2v2 situation. Leader picks up Yuk, and Leader is right now on 4 kills. He is not resting with his snipers, and he is trying to push back. We have Melusine, who is the last one, and I feel like he might try to snipe towards the A side. He didn't spot a Leader at the head glitch, but he got already shot. The player knows where is he. Miraculeur is coming to help, and right now this doesn't look very, very good. Ooh, we might see a sniper shot from here.
Leader, you gotta hit. Yeah, you gotta hit those, Leader, bro. He had him wide out in the open. That butt naked challenges like that, they always flop. Right now, it's Melisson, no bomb in hand. 7 seconds left to go on the clock. Mirage Lure has no idea what's going on, and this one's gonna end by time. Even if we would have seen that bomb been picked up, I still feel like if you're the defense, you just hold back. I don't know what the aggression was right there. If you're playing pin to tail on a donkey, if you're just going on a wild goose chase, you don't know if that player has the bomb or not. Maybe you're trying to, I guess you're trying to peek the A side. You know, I'll just shut my pie hole. We're going to go ahead and dive into the third round. So far, it's 2 rounds in a row for Enigma. They're going to start off with a little bit of momentum here on the defense, and, well, Icemont, they are going to be griefed yet again. First blood as Jay is out. Not looking too good here for the side of Icemont.
Oh yeah, definitely. We do have quieter game, I could say. Nobody actually pushed too much in. We have Snooze gonna maybe get a peek towards the A side. The utilities are coming through. We have Miraculeur on top. Heaven might get some information, maybe rotate back to Money. We have Yuk quite close, and Leader, who is holding this A side. He gonna maybe be able to actually get someone. Oh, Lydia got Melusine. Oh, Miraculeur got Snooze, and oh, Yuk got Miraculeur. We have this exchange between players. Goofy got Lydia, and right now it's again a 2v2 situation in this round, and we have Leader with Brixa, each with 4 kills, and we have Yuk with 1 kill, and Goofy with 2 kills. And they don't have yet the bomb peaked, and 53 seconds on the clock.
Oh, here we go, 50 seconds. Big interaction here for Yuk. Taking some shots, forces a player down the hill, but bomb's finally going to be picked up, and as soon as it does, the sound off is going to give Leader plenty of intel. Ook's location is 100% known. Collapse is inevitable. Brix is just going to play for the end game. Wait for that bomb to be picked up. We'll see if you can make something magical happen. Right now, it's looking like a blender of a game so far for Mont. Every point of entry towards this site has been shut down, and 20 seconds left to go. Not happening. Leader finally going to be able to deal the damage, take him out. That's going to end the round. 3 rounds solid there for the defense. Not a bit of tomfoolery going to be slipped under the noses of Enigma. They have just sniffed it out and shut it down. 3 rounds solid. I mean, it's been very convincing rounds. These haven't been 1v1s. These haven't been, 2v1s. Ultimately, I was 2v2. But it's been very dominating, flexing rounds for Enigma. And Icemont just trying to get by right now. It's just not happening.
Yeah, we do have Lydia picking up 1 kill, and we have Etsy again. The next one brings up with a double once again, and we have a 1v4 situation. Goofy finally managed to pick up 1 kill on Mirage Lior, but again, it's a 1v4 situation. 1 minute 30 on the clock, and everyone knows kind of where is he. So right now, he is not in a good position. Leader is trying to rotate, and this looks like he's gonna get sandwiched here, maybe, because Etsy is pushing, and he knifed him.
That was toxic.
He knifed him.
That's so toxic, Etsy. I watched you on the minimap, and I knew what you were doing. You were not trying to shoot him. You just wanted the knife kill. You melee bot. Somebody get this melee bot out of here. This is gonna be this person's gonna be a mobile mayhem this year, chat. That's what we're gonna get used to. Unfortunate for Mont, they've dropped 4 rounds in a row, only 2 more rounds on the attack, and maybe we'll see some better successes on the flip side. Right now, it's tremendous success getting these first opening bloods. The engagement's finally going to fare the side of Ice Mont with a little bit of an advantage. 1 player to be exact. Lydia and Etsy are out. Leader, Brix, and Mirage Lior. As you can see, Brixta holding down the fort in the B site. The middle of the lane is being held by Mirage Lior. Those players on an island will see the engagement incur. Brix is going to be able to catch one off guard. Jason with a slide peek going to be able to get the upper hand yet again. Look at the wrap here for Leader. Brix is not alone all in this rotation over towards the B site. They're going to go ahead and get together and hold hands now. Is slowed down to a 2v2 and Mont making their rotation over to A. Got to play for this retake if you're Enigma.
Yeah, definitely. They had such a good setup, talking about Enigma, all over again. The first 4 rounds, they were on point. Right now, Yuk picks up Leader, and it's all on Brixta. The bomb's gonna be planted, and right now, Brixta picks up her kill this round, I think, got Yuk, and she's pushing towards the last one, who is Jason. She had such a good setup, and all the team had such a good setup all over the rounds, right? And right now, being the first round, after we switch sides, we're gonna see how they're gonna do. Right now, JC is in the bar, and Brixta could actually expect him being there because of the position of the bomb. Okay, trying to get maybe some shots, maybe check her back, but ooh, he's in the pool. Did not manage to get the kill. Switch to the sniper, trying to defuse. JC is pushing. I think he's gonna be able to shoot her.
Good
oh
shots.
My god.
That was so.
Yep.
That was so painful to watch. I was like, JC, homie, I know you're gonna be able to take her down, right? You got her right. The reslide, the re-peek, the re-challenge, the re-angle, absolutely perfect. JC reads it like a book. Almost sold that one. Brixa had the right idea. Unfortunately for her, JC was in a perfect position. So 4-1 now. As the bleeding has sustained for 1. Can he go for a back-to-back? Guffey is trying to do so. He's going to be able to open up with first blood, taking down the beast of a Brixa. Lydia's there to have her back. Melanson is going to be able to come through and get another trades galore. 2 for 1. Player advantage in favor of Mont. We saw last round what would happen if they kept that player advantage. And surely enough, success is starting to breed, but here it comes. It is going to be Yuke taking them down. Leaders dropped. Etsy's all on their own. Is going to get called out, but the bomb is down and picked up. So with a minute left to go in this round, we're possibly going to see this bomb be planted at A. And the 1v2 retake here for Etsy is going to be on.
But yeah, definitely, he did shot some shots in heaven, so his place was revealed, right? His position was revealed, and right now he needs to rotate back. Yuk is in the bar, might be the first victim who he encountered. Oh, get some shots, but Yuk was faster. Even if he started shooting, he did manage to get a kill, and we have 2 rounds here in favor of Icemont. Maybe we're gonna see an improvement after switching sides.
All right, well, we're gonna flip sides. Maybe we're gonna see an improvement on the defense. They're starting to get things cooking on the attack after the first 4 rounds. Obviously, this Enigma team knows what they're doing as far as the defense goes. We'll see what they can do. As far as the attack goes, Guffey, yet again, going to be able to find that first blood, and that is so instrumental to this mod team being successful. Mirage Lior and Snooze encounter. Mirage Lior wins. They're going to try and get this bomb plant down, maybe. I don't know. Lydia's all the way in the backside of the spawn. The clearance there in ringside looks like it might be good, but I don't think Lydia is quite 100% committed to it. The pushover, Yuke is going to be out of position, completely gunned down. That might be it. Snooze right here. Oh, not Snooze, but Guffey's on the outskirts, taking some bullets. The wrap from Jace, nobody saw it coming. And that's going to take down Leader. Lydia's made their way over on the other side of the map, as well as Mirage Lior, who is mowing people down left and right. 5 kills on board for them. With 55 seconds left to go, they've got either choice. I mean, obviously, you've got the intel that JSA is over at B. Let's go ahead and double back, and I love the call. So, going to get an A-side plant, reduce this clock to 44. In a great position here for Mirage Leroy to have this post-plant set up.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna wait for JC, who might push through kitchen. He gets that head glitch, so it's gonna be very, very hard to snipe. And right now, the information is gave to Lydia, who is trying to check heaven. We still have 30 seconds, no rush, but she has a Fennec. I don't know if you're gonna do it justice at that range, and yeah, it wasn't doing justice. And right now, JC managed to get his 7th kill and also to defuse the bomb.
That's a 1v2 clutch right there, homeboy. Go ahead and post it up on the refrigerator. Everyone should be proud of you. That was an astronomical clutch, and that's going to put that gap a little closer in arm's reach on the defense. Wasn't a great start by any means for Mont, but they got the job done. So we'll see if they can continue to do that, make this comeback. The gap, the bridge gap down to 1. As we buckle up for yet again another B-side hit. Well, no, it's a full-side rotation. Look at all 5 players. One holding back the line, and Brixta. JC is going to be able to open up with the first blood, but Mirage Leo are there to quickly trade. So 1-for-1 as we go. 30 seconds in the round. Things are getting quick. And it does look like the side of Mont are going to continue to hold back and play a little more conservative. And I love the approach. You have the player disadvantage, but Mirage Leo is just not slowing down, homie. That's going to be a 2-piece. Finally shut down. Damage has been done, though. This bomb plant is about to go down. Oh! Mellison!
Yeah.
Serving us up some damn good shots so far.
Yeah, definitely. We do have a 1v2 situation right now, and the bomb is down. You see, this situation is quite of like a deja vu from the first game, you know? At the beginning, Anima had such a big like lead, and then Icemont managed to get it close, and now they are doing the same in S&D. Like, we did started with 4 rounds in favor of Enigma, and right now, Icemont is able to make it close. Because right now we have 18 seconds on the clock, and Brixta managed to get the last player from their team, getting another win, another round win. But still, and Icemont is still, you know, they're still trying to do it, but it's quite difficult, especially after that hard point. But it's quite kind of the same. Like at the beginning, we did saw that, you know, lead. Maybe we're gonna see something like that. Maybe we're gonna have overtime. I like overtime.
I like overtime too, and I like Drari disconnected. I thought you were like retired, homie. Just saw I don't know if that's the actual Drari, but nonetheless, right now a little bit of a conservative play here off the rip. First 36 in, no casualties as of yet. Looking at positioning here for players 1 and 2. Nice little setup here in the red room. Art looking absolutely phenomenal. You might have a little bit of a hit going through it. The Dead Silence not necessarily going to be playing too much of a factor. The top side of this rotation, though... Oh, no, it's on the outskirts. So they can... Yeah, spawn down. Good stuff. Snooze going to be able to collapse and get 2. Funneled right through to Mirage Leader. Continue to add a little bit more to his name. That's going to be his 9th, but Leader finding another as well. That's 2 for 2 with the bomb down confirmed. Snooze is holding it hostage. And if you're Mont, you got to rally up around this guy because you've got all position in the world. If you can keep them out of this ring site, as well as this mid-courtyard, you might be able to win this round. Lydia, oh my god, why are you just such a freak of nature? That Finnick is just disgusting.
Definitely we did saw hitting some good shots with that Fennec, and the approach, like how she used it, it's very, very good. I did liked it, catch her, watching her like a couple of times earlier, but right now Mirage Roar picks up Melonsin. They did had a good fight on top of Heaven, and right now is a 1v2 situation, and we did had a lot of 1v2 situation on this side. Yuk is trying to push towards Lydia, getting some shots. I do believe that was quite a mistake, but he still picks up the kill on Lydia, and right now Mirage Roar is pushing, and well, there was not a ninja defuse because he was faster and managed to get the kill.
There we go. We're map point. Damn, this one's gone quick so far. Search and Destroy has been down to the gritty. I just saw Drari coming through with some massive rolls. Man, much love on me. All love. I think that's the only guy at stage 5 that could probably beat me in an arm wrestling competition. I'm obviously capping. I did beat a lot of kids in arm wrestling, but we were not arm wrestling. I still have my arm on my shoulder. That's a good thing. Right now, we're looking at who's got their head on their shoulders here in this Search or Destroy. Lydia's not got hers on, is going to be taken down early. A-side push here for Enigma is going to have a few casualties along the way. Snooze. Not trying to lose this one too quick. Bricksta going to be able to take down Melisson. Etsy's going to be the last hope now in the 1v3, but a minute 20 on the clock.
And we have Etsy, the last one from this team. We have Snooze in front of him, getting some shots, got the first kill, and we have
Oh my
1v2.
god.
Again, a lot of 1v2 situation on both sides. Actually, we have Yuk and Goofy against Etsy. Right now, Yuk is backstepping him, I think, at this point. And we have Goofy coming from the mid. He's holding very good. So right now, he has the bomb. Goofy did not have any idea that he is... Oh my god, they just like not saw each other. That's quite funny. And if we're gonna have an A push, they are both going... One is going towards the B. Right now, Goofy is getting that position at stairs. My spot Etsy when he's getting out. And the sniper shots are coming in. I'm curious if we're gonna see another knife kill. That would be funny. Goofy is trying to get some shots. He has that good head glitch there, so managed to get a kill with the sniper, and the defuse gonna come in very fast.
There we go. Well, no knife shots here. Can't bring a knife to a sniper fight. 7 on board for Guffey. He's gonna get the defuse. 6-4 keeps the dream alive here for Ice Mott now. Things still uncertain though. All the Search and Destroy games so far not been very convincing in my category. I've seen a few like bursts of greatness, and then everything else has just been a lucky 1v3 clutch or a lucky 1v4 situation that panned out betterly for you. It hasn't been convincing all game long. On the other hand, Enigma, they have brought their A game. As a matter of fact, they brought the heat here on the A side push. J-Safe brought his as well. Gonna be able to find 2. Can he get 3? There it goes. It's done. Round dusted. 6-5. Lead still in the hands of Enigma, but Mott starting to master the craft of the defense.
But definitely that was such a fast round. I was keep trying to spectate, and I wasn't able because the players were dying quite fast. If you're gonna see another round like this on the side of Ice Mott, gonna be very, very good. But again, we are at match point, right? And at this point, we are at just 1 round away of Enigma winning, and right now Goofy opening this round with the first kill on Mirage Allure. Might try to get more information. We have Leader and also I think Lydia close on this B side. Bricksta picks up JC, make it even, is a 4v4, still quite early. Snooze getting some information, and right now Lydia is going back, right? Trying to get the better information. They might push towards the A side, seeing that a lot of players are holding the B side very, very good, and as I speak, they are already moving towards the A side.
Yeah, well, there's the hit. The call's been made. Mellisson's going to be able to take down 1, and that might halt that rotation over. Ook in a great position to find 1. That might be the upper hand continuing on, though, as he's traded. It's a 2v3 scenario, the clutch here for Etsy and Lydia. This is to prevent overtime. This is to close it out. 50 seconds left to go on the clock. Etsy going to go ahead and spot something, makes the rotation, through back over towards the ring side. This is the original call. Doesn't necessarily like what they see, and they're going to go ahead and double back. So, initial, you make the B-side hit. You hold down the fort on red. You don't like what you see. You try to get the cross, and you have some casualties along the way. And that's what has repositioned us back over here now. It's 27 seconds left to go. You got Melisson, only person over here on the B side there. Read for the B hit was there. The reposition might be God tier. 17 seconds left to go. Etsy going to be able to get the bomb plant down. Shots from Mellisson's going to give away their location. But the job is done. 40 seconds. It's on. The hit is done. Can't we see this retake come through for Ice Mott so we can see the overtime? Or is this game going to come to an end?
Still Goofy trying to push through mid. Lydia is checking pool and mid stairs. Didn't spot it Goofy. And right now they don't really know where it is. Lydia got Snooze. It's a 2v2. Lydia got some shots in Goofy. He really did miss that shot on Lydia. That was a crucial shot in my opinion. And right now, 14 more seconds. Melisson managed to pick up the kill on Lydia. Etsy is there to get the refrag. And right now, 8 more seconds. He needs to play the time, but Goofy was there. Got the kill on Etsy and got the defuse, sending us in overtime.
All right, Chad, here we go. We thought this was over. Wrong. 6-6. We're going to overtime. Target goal is the 8. Got to win by 2. You already know the rules of the game. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. I just felt better saying it out loud so everybody is on the same page. After the first 12 rounds, we've got a lobby leader of 11 kills split between No, Brix has got 13. Of course, Brix is just an absolute dynamite with the shots. Going back to Old Faithful here on the ringside top. The read for the poolside push is there. You got one covering the lanes up top. Lydia's going to find one with nades. Jaysay's going to find one with the gunny. 1-for-1 though, as Mont is trying to get a little bit of headway into that A side. Guffey hitting the shots from Modern. Might be enough. Still got Etsy to deal with, and Brix just says, hey, I'm still alive too, homie. 2-for-2 trades coming in. With 1:15 on the clock, you got to commit. Ook flirting with this A-side rotation, but has no support getting across the line. And that is giving Brix plenty of time to rotate all the way over to get this rotation down and back. This is such a good read from the defense.
Yeah, but I'm not quite understand why they are not like getting a side, because we do have Yuk here very close to the A side, but he doesn't really have that much cover from the back, obviously. But again, he cannot just like go and push towards the A side and plant, because he's quite alone. If he goes and push, he can get really killed really fast, and he doesn't have any support or nobody's there to pick up the trade, right? And right now Etsy is in money. He might get some shots, he might get an information, and right now the rest of the players are trying to push towards the A side as Yuk is starting to plant. We have some shots each and there. The information is coming. Etsy picks up Melocene, and right now make it a 1v3. And as I said, Brixa from the top got the kill. And as I said, he did not really have the support. And right now we have another round in favor of Enigma.
Oh, it was just such a
good.
No, they played it as good as they could. The bad thing is when you give players like Brixa and Etsy and all of them time to like evaluate the situation. Etsy was in such a power position. As soon as that cross comes through, you give that info to Brixa, who immediately redirected their attention towards that B site. Not only did she not need to do anything, but it's just the overall tone and focus of the team to collapse almost instantly upon receiving that information. Yuk is going to be able to find one in this first round or second round of overtime. They need this one to stay alive, or else it is the chopping block down to the lower bracket portion of this one. As they suffered a massive defeat. Well, I'll say a massive defeat. It was a close one in game one, but you got a 30-point advantage rolling into a P1 reset a third time around. Ain't no way you allow them to get the connection over to the armory site and recover that deficit almost in full. And now it's all about the search. Forget about that one. Yuk's shot's not crispy enough. Etsy going to be able to slide through the power slide, the power shots. Nade coming in. Not necessarily going to get anything off of it, but with a 2-1-1 split, this B side is locked down by 2. This might not be the play here for Etsy, who is just inching away. Finally going to be able to shut down Snooze, and that might be enough for a bomb plant. But look at where Guffey's at. Just one peek and you're dead. Oh my God, Brixa from where?
I think laundry, maybe?
Holy hell. Yeah. Jesus.
She got the bag for her teammate.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Melocene is trying to do the same that Goofy was trying. He is up there trying to maybe pick up someone. Jaysay is trying to rotate back gradually or got Melocene. And right now, it's all on Jaysay. We have the first kill is a 1v2 situation. 60 more seconds. Etsy is in a very good position. He needs just to play the time. They need to play the time. Etsy is one shot. And right now, Brixa is pushing back, trying to snipe Jaysay from the back. Miss a couple of shots, going for the defuse, but he doesn't have time. And we have the kill too, and the win on the side of Enigma.
That is going to do it. Enigma coming through, 8-6. Jaysay couldn't commit to the bomb defuse. It didn't matter, man. You were in the water with a shark, and Brixa is an absolute demon in Raid. Don't play Search and Destroy Raid against Brixa, chat. That is long story short. Hell of a game. 17 on top of that. Could have just played time and play your life, and nope, the ego came through, and Brix was like, okay, I'll take that one too. Freak of a game for Enigma. As I said, they were in the driver's seat almost the entirety of all of that search. Even though it went to overtime, you just tell the momentum shifts, the rounds were starting slow. There was not very much to go on for Mont. Enigma just read every play to a T. They reacted accordingly. And on top of that, man, they got a good spread of a kill line. 17 kills for Brixa, 13 for Mirage Lior, and Etsy with 10 and 9 apiece for Lydia and Leader. flip side of things, you got pretty good spread, but I don't know. This teamwork and this coordination for the side of Enigma just looked too damn good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely there was always, even if they had the bomb planted on one side, they managed to get and actually play for the retake. They managed most of the times winning, even if there was a 1v2 station, 1v3. If we had a 2v2 station, they really fast transform it in a 1v2 station, make it in their advantage. And yeah, definitely Brista coming in with that important sniper shots at the beginning of almost each round made a good difference. Also Lydia with the shot still right with her Fennec did manage to get a good important kills during the important rounds. And overall, even if this game was as you said quite close, I feel like Enigma had the control all over the game, you know, like even if they had 6 rounds that they lost, they still had the control, you know. Mont couldn't actually win on that map. Maybe it was just this map, but in this SND, I believe Enigma had a better spread, a better control, and therefore they did manage to win this, 8-6 fashion.
Yeah, they came through. They showed, they improved. They are the better team today.
Yep.
Not saying that the hard point was anything to be scuffed at. It was a hell of a hard point. Search or Destroy followed up. I mean, it was not bad. It just didn't look great.
Yeah.
Now, is Enigma beatable on Search and Destroy in that map? Yeah, probably. It's just that Mont didn't look convincing enough to do so, and the gameplay, you know, let it talk for itself. It's 8-6 win. Of course, you take it to overtime, you gave your team a fighting chance, but couldn't pull the trigger towards the end. Right now, we're going to pull the trigger on a break, so don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We have our next matchup on hand. It is going to be Sonic Club versus Icy. Mont, don't go too far. Oh, no, it is Mont. It's not Mont, Ice Mont. It's Sonic Law versus Icy, not Mont.
Icy.
And then the winner of that matchup will move on to face off against Mont because they have dropped down from the... You know what? We're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to catch a break because this is a lot to inhale. So don't go anywhere. We shall return after this message from Call of Duty Mobile as well as Gorilla. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Club, Icy, ready to get their swerve on here in a best-of-3 format. Ladies and gentlemen, they're in the lower bracket. This is it for them. They've got to win to move on and stay alive here in the qualifiers. Deanna, have you had a chance to peep these two teams? What's the intel report for them?
I do believe I know most of the players. Saw them before, obviously playing, right? I did saw, I think 80% of them playing, and they probably played against me too, in rank and so on. But definitely they're all, as I said, talented player. I'm actually can't wait to see playing in these rosters. Obviously, talking about Sauna and about Icy, because definitely I'm very, very excited about this matchup because we have a good best of 3. Actually, not, but we have one.
We've got a best of 3. I don't know how quite good it is, but. It's going to start off in the blender of Takeoff Hardpoint, followed up with some Search and Destroy on Summit, which we actually got to see some pretty damn good games on Friday. Definitely one of those unique maps and not the norm as far as picks go. If we do go to a Game 3, which we have yet to do on stream here for qualifiers, it is going to hand us over to Standoff, which we haven't seen yet either. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this one goes a distance. We at least have a good map 3. Don't know how good it'd be on Control, but it's neither here nor there. We got to get there first. Annihilator and Claw are out the window. Second series of the night about ready to go underway. I've got to go as far as favorite-wise. My prediction is going to be rolling with the Sonic Club. They just have too many vets on their team. I'm not saying that, you know, Icy doesn't look good, but Sonic Club just looks like they have the complete package. They've got Fahim, they've got Vincent, they've got Denisio, and Denisio's on. It's practically impossible to stop him. Let's see if we can get going here in game number 1. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and take it off here and take off. That was just so damn wrong. I don't even know why I said that.
Takeoff is not good. It can be good, so...
What are you going to take off, Verdict? I don't know.
We should take off raid.
All right.
Who is with me? But yeah, definitely I'm rolling as you. On the side of Sauna, I did saw them playing Friday because I was here in the chat for I think the first 2 games. So I did saw them play and they were absolutely flying. So I'm going with this, with them for winning this, and I could say it's gonna be maybe. I wish we would to see a 3rd game, but I'm not very confident in seeing a 3rd game, especially in this game. Games are alright, but we do have a couple of opening kills on the side of Solo Club here on top. Blend's trying to get that control from top yellow. He got shot down finally, but the damage was made. 20 points in their favor already, and this is a P1, right? If you don't have control, you can't really go and jump around it, and right now finally we do see Icy jumping on it, but I think the damage was already made and they can't quite get on this P1 without getting killed. So right now it's gonna be all about this transition towards the P2.
Transition to P2, you can already see the setup early. 24 seconds off the clock of P1, so already a good start here for Sonic Club. We got Denisio covering the cross. He has been electric here with this SKS. Nobody going to be able to pass through the backside. Spawn's going to be locked down. That means a ticket entry here for the boys and gals over at the side of Icy. The first initial wave of players finally are going to be successful here for the break. Nope. Rushes was the last hope. Breaks unable to get on board with a kill so far. Going to be able to put his foot on the hill for a bit, but just like that, he's going to be killed. It's going to be the hold. Immaculate so far for the boys and gals over at Sonic Club. So team's looking pretty spicy as P2 is about midway done. P3 setups are going to be secret side. Those are the spawns you need. And with the way that Denisio is anchoring down on this side, I could just say it's a hop, skip, and a leap, and there it goes. He's already heading over there to play that cutoff man at the top side of this rotation. We'll see if he goes big here as this transition kill. Oh, but there's no way. Sarkito, bro. There's just no way you just get absolutely dumpster. Bro was swapping weapons. That's tough.
Oh no. We do see a couple of scrap time on the side of Icy here. Candy managed to clean the hard point and get a couple of seconds. Right now, Rush is with a Despairer. Rush trying to get the control, but we have trophy systems here. We're gonna see this P3 opening with actually Icy on it. Even if we had a good setup and a good push from the side of Sauna Club, right? They did manage to break it, and right now the hard point is quite not touched by any teams, right? They're trying to push, but we have operators on both sides. We have also score streaks getting shooted, but not anyone particularly jumps on the point. Right now, finally, Sauna Club is on it, and Fahim with 9 kills, he's trying to get the control towards the top blue, but he got shot down quite fast.
Well, I mean, the only thing that you can lean on right here if you are the side of Icy is you've got Callow in a prime position for the setup, and not being able to get a majority of the chunk out of that P3 is quite alright if you can make up for it here in P4. God, Callow, bro. I mean, you were cracked with the SKS the other day. I don't know what that was. This Luminary side is probably about as pay-to-win as Ironside gets, and I just don't know what could help you there. 12 on board, so you're leading your team, but no, that's Rush's, actually. Pops the Sparrow's going to be able to get the post-mortem. Rush is going to be able to collect some time here as Sonic Club going to be brutally pushed out of the objective here in this P4 rotation. So, 100 killer drone pop there for Rushes as well. They're looking for the full investment. They need the full 60, but the hit is coming from both sides. The collapse is there, and Callow, or not Callow, but Icy are going to be able to hold on through the grits of some Grav Vortex shots.
Yeah, we did start P1/P2 on the side of Summer Club, and right now Icy actually managed to make it close. We have just 4-point difference between both teams, and they are holding still the point. The contest coming in, and right now it's gonna be all the kills, all about the position for this P1 reset. Right, Blend is getting his position quite fast. Right, they're trying to get closer, and we have Rush and Brinks in the point already. If the point gonna start again, right, the P1 gonna be once again. I think that Icy gonna have a good chance to get actually a couple of points in their favor.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get more off of P1 than they did the first time around, as well as P2. Anything that shuts you down from P1 to P3 and you are only getting majority of points off of that P4 site, you've got to correct it here in this set of hills. 40 seconds left to go. And it's a neck-and-neck game. Surely enough, the early setup here for this staircase side. Denicio going to eat some bullets. Gets the flick of a lifetime. Starkito was going to be there to clean him up anyways. And again, roundabout we go towards the staircases. 20 seconds left to go here in P1. And guess what? It's Sonic Club all over the feed. Let's go ahead and dive in with a quick listen in with the boys and gals over at Sonic Club. See how hot and spicy it is getting there as we do dive in for our first listen in.
There's one back.
Go outside, coming top window. Top window, that one shot.
Shoot the JV, yo. Shoot the JV, boys.
One's dead, one more low. Two.
One back spawn low.
Got trophies.
Eight side,
Let's play
One anymore, boys.
They come in visitor side.
It's flashback.
Oh, boys. Patient, Stadium.
One bottom dead, backstabbing. One more absolute. Yo, kill him. Push up. He's only one.
Ticket side, dead.
Yeah,
Kill one side.
Green side.
Back span.
Back spawn.
One dead,
One top,
one dead.
one visitors.
Two visitors.
Wow, one more top, the top.
Top
One dead.
on it.
One more inside.
CT house,
Top
visitors house.
Behind you, ticket side. I'm going for next.
I'm playing next.
Set up new. You get the spawns like whoa, we always do.
All right, it's a bit of a blender being tossed. I mean, we got a little bit of a flip or reverse, kind of like a copy pasta from last game. Am I right, Deanna? Right now, the league going to be transferred over, and they gave that scrap time away for free. Wrong. There was one player still landing. He's like, hey, I can't take this any much longer. Let's go ahead and contest it for just what it's worth, and we're going to be at a dead even tie rolling into this P3 rotation.
This is gonna be a very, very fast, right? We do have him already very close. Brinks got shut down by him, and Vincent is on the point, getting the early points, right? We have Candy who shot him down, and right now Icy is pushing from the top and from the bottom, right? He's trying to get some shots. Rush is on top, and right now the hardpoint is still in favor of Sauna Club, right? They managed to have that good setup. They managed to have the trophies there. They managed to hold it outside the players, right? Carlo might push with a Sparrow. Fahim, oh, got the kill there. Definitely Carlo died too, but right now Blends is trying to contest, and the contest is not coming. Denisio with the SKS got shut down by Rush. He was using that. I just saw him using a melee, right? I don't like it, but we did saw it. Blends getting some shots too. Rush is still fighting on that hard point, and right now we have 8 more seconds scrap time. That's gonna help on both teams, right? But we're gonna see who's gonna push for the next point.
Yeah, we're gonna see Denisio, who's got the perch up top, looking to hold off the cross. Back shots coming through. It is going to be Callow coming through with some shots of his own. So 27 on board. Got a chance to hear from the Sonic Club. Wasn't towards the end, wasn't as great as I anticipated, but those comms were so lively at first. Let's go ahead and give a chance for the side of Icy to sound off now as we do a quick listen in with them.
Yo, there's one in limits, guys.
I'm smoking right there. I'm with you, man.
3 in point.
I got one.
Denisio top blue, guys. Denisio top blue. Denisio top blue. Denisio top blue. I'm trophy you. 3, 2, 1. Push this. There's one close right. Close right. I got one of them trades, but they're half on point. 2 of them half.
Yeah, just play next.
I'm rotating next. There's one next already. There's one B-bomb. There's one. 1P1, 1 B-bomb.
Why's they're dead?
One top red.
Just one white.
One
push top white. One push top guy. White. Yeah, white. It's D white. 2 D white. One white. I'm gonna go top red.
I will take this.
They got info on us. That's one ticket side.
He's on white.
Why is there?
There's 1 point, 2 point. One white stairs, guys. Denisio's bot blue, guys. Denisio's bot blue.
I'm smoking.
All right, heard the comms. Go ahead and set up new. I'm going to be honest with you. Setting up new at P1, not necessarily the best play, not necessarily the best call. You got to brute force it, but you also can't feed streaks. As P4 was a little bit of a nightmare. That rotation could not have gone any worse, and with a 50-point deficit, Deanna, this one might be over and done. Granting a miracle doesn't happen here in P1 to P2 connection.
Yeah, definitely. And you said about Nightmare. I think Denisio was a big nightmare for this team because he was absolutely amazing with his SKS shots and managed to shut down and managed to anchor the team so many times, right? And right now, Blance is on the point, managed to getting some points, but he got contested. 3 more seconds, and we see him how he's anchoring for this P2 reset. He do the same thing that he did prior, and he has that good setup. And we're gonna see if they're gonna manage to break this point. Blends is there. We have Brick, and Rush is pushing. And finally, the point got break here by the side of Sauna Club.
Sauna Club, Vincent going massive. Zaka coming through with a 3-piece. The Sparrow. Shots to the heart. The game, it's too late for this one to come back. It's a full wipe. This is going to be it. 15 seconds left to go. It's the last hit. They buckled up. Need to go quick, though. They are getting griefed from each and every angle. This is like a copy pasta from P4 all the way around and through. 2 seconds here. Nobody's home. Game number 1 is done, and that is going to be Sonic Club coming in hot. And a big, massive blowout there towards the end. P2 shutdown. Staircase looked absolutely magnificent. I don't think they could have got a better hold. Oh, wait, they had a better hold in P4, you say? Woo, boy, these guys are cooking today. What was that final score? 250 to 183? Hell of a way to start this series.
Yeah, definitely. They did had talking about on side of Sauna Club. They did had that last rotation on P2. Everyone was using the operators. We had a lot of operators saved, right? We did have Gravity Vortex. We have Sparrows. We had that little kind of spawn trap at some point because everyone was killing the players from IC coming from the spawn. So it was such a good setup for the side of Sauna Club. And overall, they had pretty good setups all over the points. Even the P1 at the beginning, they did manage to get a good lead, right, and pushing towards the P2, they managed to extend the lead, and yeah, definitely IC did their best, but again, I feel like in this particular position, this particular game, Sauna Club did actually better on this map than IC, right? They did had the spawns fixed most of the time. They did had a good anchor player, right? We did saw the Nisio anchoring for multiple times. We did have Zaga coming in with 42 kills and also 1 minute 56 on the point. So definitely was a very good game on their side.
All right, well, got to play a little bit of a comeback game here in the Search and Destroy as we're going to get geared up for a little bit of Summit. Is that what we said? That's what's in the...
Yes.
That's what's in the lineup? Okay, Summit, Search and Destroy. I'm ready. I'm here for it. Also saw Rehan come in chat. He was like, hey, are all EU teams this bad? I said yes. All of them. Every time. 100%. Rehan, come on, bro. This is qualifiers. Can you get a grip on yourself, bro? Come on. We're here for it. The action is still ready to go. We're only in our second series, not even midway through this stream. We will be crowning a qualifiers champion. I don't know what that means for challengers-wise. You know, I mean something before we end qualifiers, right? Well, here we go. Game number 2, Pound. We are. I was looking in Discord. I'm not sure what we were looking at. I mean... admins, fill us in. What are you guys screenshotting and shooting and sending to us? Let us know because I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I know.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Fill me in because I'm lost.
Oh, the legendary trophy system.
Oh, is it like OP? Is it like 3 shots? 4 shots?
I don't know.
Is it pay to win?
I don't know. I have it. It's very pretty. It looks like a flower. Very pretty.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, it's on cooldown.
It's a trophy system, for Christ's sakes. How is that on cooldown? Oh, is it because it might be bugged?
It is bugged? I use it and I'm still dying.
All new items are on cooldown. I thought it was like all items being introduced are on cooldown. Trophy system's been around since the game started, until we can see if they're bugged. But that makes sense. I'm sitting here just convicting my admin like, hey, you're crazy. There's no way a trophy system can be bugged, right? Well, I guess it do be like that sometimes.
It is a legend one.
Oh,
it is a legend one. I don't know if you have the flashbang that is like legendary. Oh my god. If that thing hits you, it's more than a normal one, you know?
Is it the liquid one or the water one?
Yeah, yeah.
That thing's
the water
annoying,
one.
Bro.
I have it. I use it.
You're toxic. That is the worst form of flashing. I'm sorry. You hit me and I get a cascade of water? Like someone just did a surf move on me in an old school Pokemon game? I'm coming through the screen. I'm beating you.
Just 1v1 bro.
Yeah, I want it.
1v1
Just put that legendary flash away. I got you.
Okay.
All right. Well, Search and Destroy bound we are. Icy starting off in a little bit of a hole. Sauna Club. The gunnies are hot. They're ready to rock and roll. We're not going to even hold you to it. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Game number 2. Snowy Hills Summit. It's going to get real icy out here. Well, Icy, this is your chance to shine. See if they can make the most of it. They're going to need it.
Yeah, definitely. What is your prediction after seeing the first game? What we shall expect in this?
Well, seeing as we are looking at Sauna Club on the top side of the map, which means they're going to be on the attack, I think it's going to be controlled primarily on their pacing here in the Search and Destroy. Fahim's going to open up with the first blood. Is that a deagle? My guy got a cross-map deagle. Candy, where were you at? You were sniping, bro. Oh my god, get the t-shirt. Push over towards the B site. It's going to be a free plan if I could see one in the future. Don't necessarily need to be a mind reader to see what's going on here. Denisio is going to get another Fahim. Going to get dropped from the backside. Callow's now pulling out the Krig instead of the SKS, but that bomb didn't go down quite yet. Finally does, and that's going to be a little bit more time ball off of that kill coming through for Callow. Make it 2. Zaka finally able to shut him down. It's all on Starkito. He's one shot. Zaka shuts him down as well. That's 3 on the round. And already opening up, Sonic Club continuing that same energy from the hard point over here into the Search Destroy.
Yeah, definitely it was a quite fast round. Obviously, they had a good start, and right now I'm curious to see how IC gonna actually respond to this first fast round. We do have Kilo trying to push through mid, brings get Blends, but Blends get Candy. So we have the trade. Vincent got Rush there, and we have the trade 2-2-1 is now good, but is in favor of Sonic Club right now. The bomb is planted and is a 3v3 situation because Kilo gets Zaka. Oh, with the double, but Fahim is there. Oh, Fahim with a double.
Oh boy, it's like we turn one corner, there's a 2-piece walking, and then Fahim comes around and is like, bro, I got you a 2-piece. Closes it out, shuts it down. Brings now on the brink of being shut out himself. The hipfire spread, not quite there. The Deagle, absolutely OP up close as well as from range. So, 2 rounds rock and rolling here for the side of the attack. Sonic Club. It's getting hot over here. He's shutting it down. This ice starting to melt. Icy. Starting to be a slushy. Soon, you're just going to be a puddle of water if you don't win this next round.
Oh yeah, definitely we're gonna see the same approach. The series switch is he switched in this S&D to a DLQ, right? I did enjoy watching him as using the SKS, and right now he gets that control over the top. Oh, that was such a nice sniper shot there. Vincent get rushed too, and right now Brinks got Denisio, and he is pushing. Okay, Zaka got Kalo, and it's a 2v3 situation again in favor of Sonic Club. They did manage to get the trade and manage to actually make it an advantage because they do have 3 players right now.
I'll see if they can mount to anything. Brings plays his life to the fullest. Got one and got out of dodge. Vincent was sent to deal with a problem, but he has been dealt with since. Zaka on the read. Good cutoff point. And that's going to leave Starkito, who has been flirting with that back alley A push. Finally gets all the way through, but does not amount to anything. 3 rounds in a row. The attack just having their way with the defense of Icy. If you already had a bad start in the hard point, you had a bad start here in the Search and Destroy, you couldn't amount to anything in the comeback. I mean, it's not looking too good. Maybe today is not your day, Icy. Maybe Sonic Club's just too OP. You got to turn it around at some point. Fahim baking a nade twice. Okay, Starkito, if you didn't get that kill, I was going to be very upset with you, but it is going to be Starkito getting taken down, unfortunately, as we see the backstab coming through and the shots coming through as well. The B site, no longer a problem. We're going to hit the A site. What better way to throw your opponents a curveball than, hey, let's switch it up. We've been going B too much, let's go A. Just switch the strats up, and it's pretty much the same exact results, but it is a 4v4. We're going to see if the side of Icy can make something happen here. Denisio is going to be able to chop down another. Already not starting to look like a good setup here for the post-plant takeover.
We do have Candy getting Denisio. That's a big kill. Oh, Candy with a kill on Blend. Zaka. Oh, that shot was important there. Zaka got shot by Candy. And right now is a 1v2. 1v3 actually. Vincent is behind. He's trying to get some shots. 8 more seconds. He's not moving, and Carlo got Vincent. I'm not sure what he was waiting there, but we do have the first round in favor of Icy.
I love the approach, Vincent. I love it. Hang in the grass. You know, snake it out. Just hope they don't see you. And then when they, you know, draw your attention, you just shoot the person who's defusing a bomb. It's playing time to a T. Unfortunately, all 3 bum rushed you. And, well, 2 of them bum rushed you. 2 guns are better than 1 in most instances. Right now, the payoff round. Rash is going to be able to pick up 1. He's in prime position to pick up the 2nd. There it is. The doof. 2 shots to take down 1 player. Absolutely not necessary. I think he got him on the first. It's big opening round or opening kills coming through for the defense. They are going to be able to hold the fort down and finally be able to pick up a little bit of traction. 2 rounds in a row, rock solid. Got to be able to tie things up. But now, you know, after this, you've got to flip the script. You've got to go to the attack. And this map is not catered to the attacking side. You've literally got to create opportunities. And right now, you're digging yourself a hole by being down 3. I mean, something's got to give here.
Well, definitely. Right now we have another round, but the previous round was in favor of Icy, and right now the good approach towards this A side. We have Fahim picks up Brinks, but Rush got Zaka, Vincent, and Blance is down too. Then Rush actually switched to an R9, getting the 3rd kill here, and this was again a very fast round. Managed to actually get the game closer. This looks quite kind of like the hardpoint, right? We did had it close, so I'm curious to see which team and when it's gonna take that lead and which team's gonna actually win. Because right now, Icy is actually pushing towards the A side. Brinks is pushing very, very hard with the bomb to the A side, so I feel like they're gonna secure the A side. And at this point, Sauna Club gonna play for the retake, and I feel like it's gonna be quite difficult after the bomb being planted.
Oh, this is a good setup. Quick little bomb plant. Vincent able to find one. Fahim's dropped 1-for-1 trades. Rush is holding down the fort, holding on for his dear life. Blends from the top rope, going to be able to take him down. Vincent going to be able to find another. And now it's all on Candy. Oh, squiggly line. Denisio reaves you out. Shots coming through. Not going to be there in time to stop Big Zaka coming through with the big defuse. 3-4. Starting it off on a bad foot. As the defense going to be able to get that ninja defuse. Well, wasn't quite a ninja defuse. It was just a brute force push through. You have the numbers. Candy was read like a book. And the execution was perfect, so... Post-plant retake, absolutely on point. The 4v4 ensued, and it was a bloodbath. Unfortunate for the side of the attack. They lose a majority of their forces off the rip. Vincent going to be able to find one that's chipping away at the attacking line. A little bit of uncertainty here now as Blends finds another. This might be Sonic Club taking the lead and run away with it.
We do have a 3v5 quite early. Snarkito got Denisio. That was a big kill. Snarkito trying to push for the second one, but Blends got him from the back. And right now it's Candy who is getting in a fight with Vincent, but he was faster and got the kill. And right now another round in favor of Solo Club. They do manage to actually hold it, even if Icy is pushing quite aggressive. We did saw that aggressive push on the A side. They managed to plant the bomb, but it was still not time. They did got ambushed by the other team, right? And they actually got killed pretty fast. And right now, going into this 9th round, right, we do have Vincent trying to get some shots. Rush picks up Zaka. Candy got Denisio, but yeah, we have a couple of kills on each side, and we have a player advantage on the side of Sonic Club again.
Yeah, just no respect. No respect. Look at the brute force. They just want to barrel it through. Snarkito and Rush is hanging on for dear life. Rush is able to find a 2-piece to kind of make it a little even. Advantage was there, but Fahim's going to be able to take him down. Snarkito and Fahim now on a 1v1, a minute 15 on the clock to say slow things down. And oh, well, never mind. We're going to speed it back up. That was real quick! Nobody put any kind of thought into that push. Well, I say nobody. If Fahim knew what he was doing, because he won the gunfight. That's just going to push us over the top towards a match point. And oh boy, Icy, what is going on? I thought you were iced into your veins after the last time we saw you play on this map. Not against Sonic Club. I guess they are the ultimate kryptonite to ice.
Well, yeah. Vixen Bricks picks up Denisio. We have the trade on Candy, but Vincent is down by Brinks. He managed to pick up 2 right now. Fahim got Kilo and is a 3v3 situation. This is could be potentially the last round if actually Sonic Club gonna win. And right now they do have a player advantage. Snarkito got Zaka and Fahim. No, it's all on Blends right now. A 1v2 situation. We have Snarkito below. He probably got the information that they are both below. I do believe. Yep. He needs to pay a lot of attention to Rush because he is actually using the R9. That could be very, very dangerous, especially if they are having a close fight. But Snarkito just managed to see Blends faster and getting another round in their favor.
There we go. Well, talking about the shotgun being up close personal, you know, we got another, gun that kind of falls in that same category, but it's an SMG. It's the Finnick. It absolutely shreds. Yeah. The rate of fire is disgusting. 0 to 100 real quick. Put a 40-round drum into you. Yeah. Well, right now. Payoff round. Big Zaka taking some big rotations. Drew Snarkito going to play the heady to a T. Trade's not there. 2 for the price of none. Make it 3. Make it 4. Blends. Toss him in the blender. Put it on shot. Put it on dice. Put it on whatever, man. It is a 1v5 for the clutch and the win. Does manage to pick up 1, but rushes. Master Snakes comes through. Diamond looks absolutely magnificent. Put the final shots in. The doof nasty from, you know, that range especially. 5-6. Gap being bridged. Still a little bit of a dream alive here for the side of Icy.
Able to see actually another overtime because Icy did have a solid 2 last rounds, and right now going into this one, Kalo opens the round with a kill on Vincent. Fahim is there to get the refresh. Oh damn, Blends getting some shots in Candy. He revealed his position right now. Snarkito got Fahim. Right now is a 3v4 situation quite early.
It was quite early. I was looking at Fahim's load. I was like, what the hell were you using that you absolutely fried my man off that heady? It was a Bison, bro. He was using a Bison. He outgunned Kylo, I mean, who was using a Krig, obviously, but the Bison? It felt like it melted him. Brink's gonna be able to melt one right there with the CBR. Big Zaka. Denicio, what happened, homies? Y'all are up 6-2. He's selling the lead, right? Zaka gonna be able to hang on by a thread, as well as Denicio. They're both 1. Nobody can get a shot on them. Here comes the aggression. Big Zaka to be able to get the trade for 1, but you can't play off trades here in a 2v1 scenario. You've got to win your 1s. Rushes takes us to an overtime. This one's far from over. 6-6. Dead even tie now. Got to win by 2. Based off what we've seen so far, that's a lot of momentum coming off of an attacking 4 rounds in a row win. Can they do it here on the defense, though? I mean, they kind of sold, what, 4 rounds? Before they picked it? Yes. Or 3 rounds. 3 rounds, okay.
Yeah. I was actually spectating Candy. I don't know what he was doing on top with that Bison, but the shots were not connecting. I was like, okay, maybe. But right now, going into this next round, we do have the first kill on Kalo, right? We have Blends, who is actually the bomb holder. 6 kills on his name, and right now he might rotate towards the A side. I don't think they're gonna do this approach. Candy picks up Zaka, and right now Brinks in front of him got the kill and put down the bomb. And right now Vincent is there to pick up the bomb, and is a 3v3 situation. They might push and get a good plant on the side of on the A side, right? But Candy got another kill, and right now this doesn't look very good on the side of Sonic Club.
Yeah, Snarkito has a prime position. Look, is he going to be able to... Oh, no, he gets spotted. Vincent. Hey, I'm just trying to do my work. Okay, the reach out. Okay, the hipfire spreads there. Denicio shut down. That's going to be the defense flawed. As the retakes on, the hit is there. Snarkito had it red. Almost, I'm going to be honest with you, almost crapped the bed there, bro. Some of that movement, he's work. But the logistics of the mind games are there. I love the approach. The execution just needs to be a little bit better. Fortunately enough for your team, they are able to stay alive and maybe able to take the lead and close it out. Got to be an attack round win here to do it. Energy's high here for the side of Icy. Thought Sonic Club had defrosted them or fogged them up. Look, I thought they got melted, okay? I'll just say it's simple and plain.
Oh, no. We do have Candy here mid getting some shots. We have some information on each side, right? Nobody's pushing. We do see a passive round. So we're gonna have Brinks here in the mid. He's holding the bomb, and it's been already a couple of seconds, and all of the players from Sonic Club have their already good positions to be able to actually defend A and B. So right now it's gonna be quite difficult to actually push towards the side to actually plant. We have Fahim who got some information. Brinks is in the middle, and he might get pushed by Vincent too, who has his eye on this mid. We have Candy picks up Blends. Fahim is there to get the refrag, and right now, well, it still looks very, very low. Oh, Vincent picks up Brinks, and right now the bomb is down, but Snarkito was there to actually get him.
Oh, man, not for long, though. Fahim gonna put him in the gutter. 6 feet under. It's all on rushes. It's a 1v4. Bombs down. And it is in no man's land. We'll see if the Doof can find any action. There goes one. Looking for the snake shots. There goes a second. 30 seconds left to go. We slow it down now as the speed up here from, I think there's a little bit of lag. Big Zaka shutting down the hop up. Reddit 7-7. We are still tied. We are going to another set of overtime rounds. Yeah, that's it. Fun still going on. It is not ending here, ladies and gentlemen. Target the 9. Got to win by 2 again. I said that earlier, but you guys get the picture. Now it's time for the attack to come through. Saw a little bit of a brilliant stroke of success getting that bomb plant down, but that post plant positioning was not there.
Definitely. Rush did have, I think, some lag, but he did got shut down right now. Brinks got Denisio too, and this was quite fast again because we have a 2v3 situation, and this looks very good on the side of Icy right now. And even if they had a bit of a rough start on this map, right now they are keeping it close. And to be honest, I'm very, very excited to see more overtime. Fahim is sitting on 18 kills right now. He is leading the lobby and his team 18 kills, and the closest in his team is actually Vincent and Zaka with 9 kills each. And on the opposition, if we check, we have Carlo who is on 12, we have Candy on 11, and we have Brinks on 10. So we do have a diversity, but again, Candy is getting some shots. Missed that important shot on Blind, revealing his position. Ooh.
Ain't no way. Brinks here for the cleanup, though. Sweeps one under the rug. Fahim dropped. Blends now in a blender of emotions. A 1v2. Brinks still within the vicinity. Might be able to get some shots in. Not able to get away. Tries to pull out the boxing gloves. I don't know why you just didn't even turn around and reach out. You were not in a position to just run wide open. Blends makes him pay. We'll see if he can get this bomb plant down over at A site as Snarkito makes the god tier rotation all the way through. But I'll be honest with you, the way that these rotations develop, it takes so long to collapse. It's almost not even worth it. We'll see if it's worth it here now as post plant. Setup here is 1v1 Blends now. Looking to hold down the fort here on the A side. He is just playing right in the corner. Right into the pits. Blends reads it. Starkito's dropped. 8-7 lead. Back in the hands of Sonic Club. They're looking to deal the damage for a 2-0. That might have put him over the top right there.
Definitely. His position was very, very good. And actually hard to spot from ever position the other person would have aim, I think, because on top he couldn't be spotted, on the left either, and either on the right. So that position was very, very good. But right now this could be potentially the last round if actually Sala Club gonna get the win. And right now Brinks is the one who has the bomb again, and they did have success on this offense side. So we're gonna see how Santa Club gonna do on the defense side, because after the success from the previous round, I do believe they get some more confidence, and maybe we're gonna see a win now.
All right, slow and steady wins the race here in Summit. Everything's been fast-paced, high intensity, up close and personal. Denisio not really attributing to the cause. 6 kills on board. Does have a big lane to cover here on the A side, but there's nobody home. Callow's holding off the force. If anybody does barrel up through, I think that might be nobody. So, I mean, this might be a dead angle to hold. We'll see if this off angle pays off, but more importantly, it's Rushes and team up top and down low, trying to get some traction here on this B site. This might be a forced push. No intel gives you information on the other side. Obviously, you haven't played risky enough to get anything. It's a minute and a half in the round. We haven't had a single casualty. Let's get this show on the road. Push it. Zaka finally able to get aggressive for one. Does the deed and gets out. 20 seconds left to go on the clock. It's a rush. It's a panic. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. This one might be stalled out. Icy. Not going to be able to make it through. Fahim shutting down your bomb carrier. Callow gonna need the A's for the clutch. Vincent's dropped. Gets Saka. Denisio shuts him down. The long game pays out. The 9-7 win in favor of Sonic Club. Never a doubt in our minds. The 2-0 sweep. They're going to be moving on, and that is going to be the end of the road for Icy.
Definitely. This last round was very, very... I do believe they waited too much. Icy waited too much in order to actually plant the bomb. And that gave the time to players from Sana Club to actually get their good position, you know, because when they started moving, they had just 30 seconds left, they started moving towards one side, trying to get some information. They were everywhere, right? Sana Club was everywhere, no corner to actually pass by without seeing them, right? So they hold it very good, and actually it looked impossible to break by Ice in there.
Very impossible. It just wasn't doable. I mean, you waste a minute and a half into a round to get a setup, and then the setup is just, I mean, you're supposed to fast forward to the plant process. You haven't done any kind of due diligence. You've kind of just been held up in the top side of a control room. You've got to play a little bit more aggressive. You got to play for intel. If you're not playing for intel, you're just going to be held up top with nowhere to go. Very unfortunate series of events. A great search and destroy game that started off a little lopsided and got a little close towards the end, but it is Sonic Club who prevails. And that's going to take us to our next series of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It is going to be Icemont versus Sonic Club. So we are going to see Icemont yet again. And then the winner of that matchup is going to move on to face Enigma. So we're going to get geared up for that series and more, as we've got, what's the halfway point? We're only halfway done. We still got plenty of action. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hear a word from Call of Duty Mobile as well as from Thrilla. Huge shout out to them for coming through for the sponsorships this season. Don't go anywhere. We shall be returned for some more Qualifiers action.
Perfect.
right, everybody, here we go. Do-si-do. It's double. It's a back-to-back episode of Sonic Club. Yeah, that's right. Sonic Club versus Icy. No. It's Ice Mont. That's Verdict. Come on, get your act together, bro. What's going on here? Icy, Ice, Mont. Is there a difference? There is. There's completely difference.
Yes.
Sonic Club's gonna be facing off against the other Ice team. It's Mont this time around. And they just manhandled Icy. Do you think they're going to have the same chance of doing that against Mont?
I do believe so. After seeing Ice Mont actually perform, how they perform in the first game, right? They did went against a strong team as Enigma, but coming into the previous game that was played by Sonic Club, saw how they had their setup made for the hardpoint, how they had their setup made for SND. I do believe there's gonna be a struggle on the side of Ice Mont. So hopefully we're gonna see a third game.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was looking at these brackets and the teams for qualifiers, I looked at it and I was like, there ain't no way we made Enigma go through qualifiers. They are basically a Mobile Mayhem team from mini seasons consecutively, just swapped up and, you know, picked up and gone to different teams. Like, they didn't, you know, form with 3 core players that could hold a roster over to the next season, which is very unfortunate. And of course, EU is a little unorthodox. But a team like Enigma coming through and being that OP and Ice Mont putting up that much of a fight, I mean, both games were surprisingly close. The hardpoint only lost by 13. The Search and Destroy, it went to overtime. So I've got to say Ice Mont has the upper hand in my book, in my category. I think that this team is very, very underrated, and that Enigma team was not a... I mean, they 4v5'd the team the other day and won in a best-of-3 format. I'll just let you...
Yeah, I'm not saying that they are not good or they don't have a chance, but seeing how the setup was from Sonic Club in previous, you know, how they pushed, how they anchored, especially Denisio with the SKS, he anchored so good. I do believe there's gonna be a struggle on the side of Ice Mont going against this team.
Alright, well, we'll see if this struggle comes through. It is going to be the slums of Panama here for game number 1, the hardpoint. Claw and Annihilator are off the table, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take the gloves off. We're going to jump into the ring, or we're going to put the gloves on and then jump on. You guys get it. There's about to be some action. There's about to be some heads knocked off. There's about to be some shots taken. And it's all the focus here on the ring side for P1. The opening shots coming through. The nades and the throwables all out. First initial advantage going to be for the team that had the bottom side of the hill, and that is going to be the side of Ice. Or not Ice, but Sonic Club.
Yeah, definitely. We do have the kill feed starting to fill in. We do have an approach on this P1. Obviously, this P1, like on every map, is very, very hard to hold it if you don't have a good map control. Zakai here is trying to actually rotate back to get some kills, picks up 2, and right now the point is in favor of Sonic Club. Obviously, we have the Hunter Killer Drone already in the mix. We have Vincent, who is trying to get some OBJ time, managed to get some shots in a middle scene, and seeing his profile picture, I just want some melon now. But this is something like, you know, just saying. And we're gonna see already a push towards the P2. Goofy is already there, so definitely they're gonna have a good, strong setup for this P2. You need the spawns early in order to actually have a good setup. And right now, Zaka is trying to break through. Snooze is there, securing the
Denisio
hardpoint.
Yeah, we're talking about Snooze being back there holding an anchor, and man, he just got absolutely destroyed. Unfortunately for Denisio, Snooze is going to be able to get his revenge, and that's going to be his 5th, holding off the force from and the push from Fahim, but it is the brute force push through the double doors. 3 players are in the objective. You might have the spawns for now, but how much longer can you hold off the push? Holder in the hand of Snooze, trying to get the break on in. Big Zaka holding down the fort. The gun skill is unmatched so far, so good. But it is the hill time that's not favorable to Mont, as they are on the struggle bus trying to get anything off the traction of this P2 setup. And they are going to fail miserably and cut their losses and head for Nuke. You can see the spawns out for P3, 18 seconds left to go. That's a lot of time to be given away for free, and maybe my dream pick for this team to win, just not there. Mont right now in a hole, about 50 points rolling into P3.
Yeah, definitely. They had a good P2 setup, right? They did have the spawns quite early. Now it's gonna be all about this P3 that I do believe they are kind of in the back, right? We do see Icemont already having the spawns quite early. Snooze is trying to pick up Denisio, who is trying to get some shots. And right now, even if there was not a spawns, they didn't have spawns, they managed to break it. And right now Vincent is on the point. We had a couple of operators in the mix, and right now we have them shut down. But again, there is a 50-point lead, and it's gonna be very, very hard to recover. Denisio with the gravity vortex gonna do some damage, but he got shut down quite fast from the back.
It is 60-point lead and counting right now. Mont hemorrhaging, trying to stop the bleeding. It's Big Zaka coming through for the big contest. Good for the big two-piece. Not so much Melon. Gonna be able to slide through and pick up that two-piece if they're on. And now it's all the focus here for the P4 setups. The backside ring or fountain side held down currently by the Sonic Club. Mont trying to get each and every second off of this one, and then Ukes on a god tier flank. Look at this. Purifier in hand. We throw some shrimps on the Barbie. Where are they at? They're inside of the mechanic shop. Vincent tries to slide out. Gets toasted. Fortunately enough for Blends, he's got the power to pull out his Purifier as well, and that's going to nerf that one in the ground. No harm, no foul, no damage done. Sonic Club going to continue on with the advantage and continue on with this P4, but hold up. There's a grab Vortex coming through for Jace. Putting on a lot of work outside of the hill. Hasn't found himself in the hill as much. Finally going to be able to holster down for a little bit of time here for the side of Mon.
Jace got lots of kills. He's on 18 right now. I do believe he's leading the lobby and his team too. And right now, Blends is trying to break through the hardpoint. 20 more seconds that are very, very important. The gravity vortex is all over this place, and I'm very, very happy. I really do like this operator. And in this map, I think in this mode is actually very, very viable. We did saw like 3 different players using it in the same time. So right now, Vincent is trying to get some shots. And 10 more seconds. It's gonna be all about the position for the P1 reset. Is gonna be very, very hard to hold if they don't have it quite early.
All right, don't have it quite early. Mont in a little bit of a deficit, not as much as I had anticipated. I was looking at it from P3 to P4, it just didn't look too good. And able to turn that frown upside down and make it a little bit more of a doable situation. Bad thing is the setup here looks pretty unmatched. It looks pretty settled and shut down. But as soon as I say that, Jace coming through with a nasty one as well as a two-piece from you. The hill time's not going to be collected, and with 40 seconds left to go in this P1, you got to start thinking P2's right around the corner. That's where you're going to get a lot of the value off the hill, and that's a little bit of a pinch if you're Mont, though, because you have to get P1 time, and you've got to get the setup for P2. You're splitting yourselves thin. Glenn's going to be caught from behind. Guffey does not give away his location. Other than that, now here comes a push on through. The hill's going to be collected a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and dive in. Focus for P2 should be there for Mont, but it does look like they're going to be on the outskirts of this backside rotation. We'll go ahead and sound in and see how they get this break here for this P2 setup.
I'm smoking deep.
Play slow. One is blue, blue. One is blue. We're dead. I'm pushing gravity on point.
Two spawn, man.
Wait, we have to regroup. I need to smoke some deep. And let's push deep.
I go smoke it.
Let's regroup on. Go.
Behind the wall, behind the wall.
There's funny blue.
Jeep. Too deep.
One more.
Dead, or dead.
Nice.
Two spawn, man. This one only.
One point.
Dead on point 1. I need help. I'm one tap.
One more. Two more left side. Let's gonna be on your left side.
I got two.
I'm holding your back.
I watch coffee. Rotate back. One coffee
One right side on you right.
One pushing out.
One side, two
I
right
play
side.
for me.
Next.
They stay too old.
All right, I'm not necessarily quite a fan of this early rotation. Obviously, they did not have as much of a successful P2 break as they needed, but they spent a lot of time trying to get that spawn, and it ended up just being a push through the doors that ended up getting them through. Right now, they got a 50-point deficit to overcome. They need every bit of this P3 rotation. Deanna, you think it's possible? You think we're going to see a god tier comeback? Is this something that's possible at all in the slightest with the amount of just freakishly timed operator splints. I don't even know how long he stayed alive with that one.
Yeah, that's said as you said, they pushed too much towards that P2. It was quite late, I think, to try to get the spawns, and they actually managed to get kind of maybe feed a little bit the enemy. You see, we have a lot of operator on cross on each side. They did manage to open this P3 with a lot of operators, right? On both teams, and right now JC is trying to push. Blends is there doing the OBJ time. He managed to actually get the kill, and right now he's still doing good. He's on 1 minute, I think, on the OBJ and get the kill on Snooze. That was such a good a drone there, right? And right now 6 more seconds, and they could not actually break through this P3. They couldn't break through this P2, and it's gonna be all about this P4. If they gonna have early spawns, they really need to hold a full hardpoint to actually make it close.
There we go. Finally, Guffy able to... Oh, ain't no way, Guffy. Ain't no way you shooting body. Oh, no, you weren't shooting bodies. You were trying to shoot the guy that was in front of you. This is such a big, like, hold. There goes my game. I think it just crashed. Yep, that is it. I just restarted this, too, man. Come on.
We do have Yuk getting multiple kills on the point, and right now we have a contest, and Icemont is actually jumping on the point. Obviously, we do have a couple of kills on the board on each side, right? And the point is on the side of Sana Club, who actually managed to get to the 200 point mark. Right now, there's a big battle on this P4, and Snooze is holding the spawns, something that I did not really saw until now. On the side of Icemont, right? They tried desperately to do that, but again, Sana Club had that good setup from the beginning, and right now they're trying to pick up some kills, some OBJ time, but Denisio with the double, trying to get that good control from the back for this P1 reset, because we will have one more at least.
I think I'm back now. P1 reset coming through. 55 seconds on the hill. Only 45 needed here for the side of Sana Club. But it is a hell-fought battle here for the boys over at Mont. J-Say was putting on a clinic. Bro is on a 3 combo. Sitting on 39. Got 85 seconds. What mans can't do? What can he do? Bro is frying. He's a gamer. He's just built differently. Zaka and Blend's going to toss him in. Do him down. The hill's going to be occupied for the moment, but it is a scrappy one. This is about as scrappy as a P1 we've seen yet. Fahim trying to hold down the fort now as ringside has become just an absolute brutal for both teams. Unfortunately, for the side of Mont, they need all this to recover as well as the setup for New. They're going to settle for New and saddle up for this rotation. Let's go ahead and tune in for a listen-in with the side of Sana Club. Let's see how they sound off here on this break in the P2 setup.
He's dead, he's dead.
I got one parking.
What's it called? Double D.
One double D.
He did that one. He's on the trash can site.
Back spawn, dead.
Nice.
Hardpoint dead.
Just stay inside.
Yeah, backside.
I have double D.
Three back spawn.
Double D.
Backside dead.
They're
Where is
coming
he
frontal.
Hello.
Come on, purify.
Double D. Pre-fire now.
Dead.
Nice. Good shit.
One more left side. Left side.
Dead. One more blue tunnel.
What a freaking hold. What a game. Sana Club showing up and showing out, showing why Verdict is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what kind of numbers you put up against Enigma. Sana Club came to play. They were the better team in this hardpoint slums, and it showed. I don't care if you drop 41, J-Say, you're still cracked on me, but 250 to 192 is the ending score line, but the stat line sheet will tell us a little something else. Minute and 56 seconds, and a 42 and 29 with 20 assists. Zaka. What a demon of a performance for him, as well as a collective affair for each and everybody as far as objective time goes to slaying abilities. This Sana Club team really brought their A-game here in the hardpoint.
From the beginning, they did have that good setup in the previous game, and coming into this one, right, they again had a good setup, they again had a good anchoring, right, and Zaka was all over the place, got a kill, and also staying almost 2 minutes on the point, right, that means a lot, right. We do have him dropping 42 kills, right, and on the opposition we have JC, 41 kills, and he still tried to go on the OBJ, 1 minute 17, but it was not enough. But the game was closer than I was expecting, to be honest.
Oh, it was much closer.
Yeah.
Considering how it started, this was supposed to be said and done, over with. Sonic Club had like a full 60, even more than 60 rolling into the reset. And of course, my game crashed right as soon as Mont started getting on the hill, so I didn't see much of that recovery. P3 just didn't look like it was going to be a good start, and then of course P4 setup, I mean, it was already just absolutely butchered by Sonic Club. They had everything surrounded. I don't know how Mont got that breakthrough. I had the game up on my iPad, but I wanted to, you know, be a bot and not look at it. So, nonetheless, we're here for it. Game number 2, Search and Destroy on Takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. My pick came through. They flopped in game number 1. You think they're going to get a redemption game here in this one and take us to that game 3? You have yet to see a Control in qualifiers. Do qualifier teams just not like Control, Deanna? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know, but I see that they actually like overtime S&D, so maybe we're gonna get another overtime S&D.
There we go.
I'm actually excited for it. So what is your pick in this S&D game?
Well, I clearly had the wrong pick for the hardpoint. I didn't make I said overall in the series, I think Mont was going to take it, but that was just based off their performance against Enigma, who I had picked to win qualifiers single-handedly. I didn't think they were going to take any else, and so far they haven't. That was the closest games I believe we've seen. Obviously, they played off-stream on Friday and lost a map to somebody, but it was a 4v5 for Christ's sakes. They ended up winning that series, though, in a 4v5. So that'll just tell you how OP they are. But they have 5 today, and Mont looked pretty damn good against them. Now, it wasn't a convincing performance. Obviously, they didn't win. But when you're having, you know, losses by like 10, 15 points in hardpoint, then you have an overtime in the Search and Destroy, it should kind of help us gauge what kind of talent we're dealing with, right?
Definitely. I'm still gonna go with the same with the same thing that I said earlier. I did saw Sana having a good positioning most of the times. Now, obviously, maybe after the first game that Icemont had, right? Maybe they are trying to get the redemption, right? Playing right now against Sana, and maybe we're gonna see a stronger S&D, because as you said, the S&D was quite close, right? It was like what, 8-6, I think.
Yeah.
In the previous. So yeah, maybe this is gonna be the game that's gonna, you know, boost the Icemont players, and maybe we're gonna see a win on their side, you know? You never know. Because they had that good momentum, right? And in hardpoint, they did not win, but they managed to actually get it closer. So maybe we're gonna see a win on the side of Icemont for this S&D.
All right, we'll see if it comes through now, as we are taking a moment here for Sana to get their act together, and that means we're gonna take a moment to take a look at the best of 3. If it does go the distance, where are we going to be ending up at? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the right one. That's actually already updated. Just kidding. That's not it. That's Enigma versus To Be Determined. It's already been changed. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That is on me. I am a complete bot caster. But Icemont, I'm just going to read it out to you. You're going to take my word for it. We're heading over to Takeoff for Search and Destroy. And if it does go through game 3, we will be looking at a raid control, which is a toss-up map. I don't feel like anybody has an advantage. It doesn't matter if you're on the attack or defense. It's an equal opportunity. It's one of the more balanced maps per se. Still pretty can still get pretty lopsided at times though.
Overraid is not a good map, guys.
Well, spawns for raid hardpoint are terrible, but the map is beautiful, man. I don't know. Why would you not want to like? How could you not like raid?
It's raid.
It's a classic. It's a banger. It's been in every single competitive COD title that it was a map, you know, in the game for. I don't know. I'm just speaking out the side of my neck.
You're trying to convince me. I don't like it. I don't like it. just because of that, just because of the spawns in hardpoint. I just don't like it.
It's a valid point.
I like it for
Valid.
S&D. I like it for S&D.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, well, like it or not, we're heading over to takeoff. Search and destroy. It's going to be Mod on the defense for the first 6 rounds. Let's see how much of damage they can do, or how much damage they can hold off. I'm on board with Mellison. Should have been on board with Denisio. Slide peek from Fahim. Oh my, Mellison, you got to play a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Gets 1, gets the lineup for 2, but Fahim shuts him down. Mont already in a blender off the rip, but it's J-Say, their pride and joy. Second runner-up to Rookie of the Split last season. Will he be the MVP of this one? He's brought it down to a 1v1. 3 in the feed, 42 seconds on the clock. It's a race against that. And Denisio, who has opted to rotate to the backside of the health side. And with a sniper, he's got a little bit of distance in between the two.
Definitely. Oh, JC tried to actually the fake defuse to see from where actually Denisio gonna jump, and Denisio merciless with that sniper managed to get the kill. And remember the first game that they played, right? Sona Club was actually on takeoff, was hardpoint, and Denisio actually did so good. So definitely curious to see, because I just realized when I saw Denisio actually sniping, I was like, oh wait, they just played hardpoint on takeoff, right? And the control was very good on their side. So definitely very excited to see this Denisio sniping on this map, and very curious why he is not using an SKS.
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta hold these angles, hold these lines. An SKS can give you, you know, great opportunity to one-tap, but you gotta hit your shots from range. Right here, the DOQ hits, and is pretty much a one-shot at any range to anything above the torso. So, right here, he's gonna get the lineup that knocks him down. Mellison, that is not an angle you need to peek. J-Say yet again in a 1v-something scenario. This time it's a 1v2 with the bomb down over at the B site. He's got a little bit of time and a little bit of players to play with as he makes this rotation through the top side, slowing it down. Big Zoc gonna speed it up real quick. Eats a few bullets, but he gets the turn on of a lifetime. 2 rounds rock solid here for the attack, and the defense crumbling, folding under the pressure. Sonic Club really bringing their A game here on the attack.
Definitely, we did had 2 good rounds on the side of Sona Club, and right now we're gonna see JC is on 3 kills right now. Denisio picks up Goofy, that was the first kill. JC is the one who has 3 kills. So Snooze is on 2 right now. The rest of them, Goofy 1 and Melon Scene also 1. Fahim just picks up Snooze there, and right now this looks very, very doable on the side of Sona Club. And again, they have a good rotation for them. Fahim picks up JC. JC is the one that was very, very, an important player during this previous 2 rounds, because he almost flashed at some point, right? But right now it's all about Yuk. Yuk is on 1 kill and is a 1v4 situation. The bomb is down, 35 more seconds on the clock, and this doesn't look good, okay? It doesn't look very good.
Not at all. Shots to the windowsill. Going to be able to get some tags on Blends, but Blends gets the last lap and the last shot. 3 rounds so far, so good. Attacking strats looking pretty powerful, and when you're able to pick up 1, 2, 3 kills off the rip, if you're down to 1 player and you get to plant the bomb, you got 4 bodies standing, ain't no way on takeoff. Ain't no way. Not necessarily living up to the hype that I had preached into them earlier. Guffey trying to play a little bit of a redemption, gets the shots to land there on Blends. It's good for first blood, but will there be a follow-up? Fahim, ooh, gets narrowly wig split, but caught timing there. Denisio, oh my god. Bro, what is he on? Man's ate his Wheaties this morning, had some toast, some bacon, had some, I don't know what they put on toast over there, bro. I like, a little bit of jelly spread, but doesn't matter what flavor. I'm not picky.
Jelly? I don't like it.
What?
I don't know. No, like on toast. Jelly? Okay. What?
I mean, okay, never mind. Denisio's got to be butter here then, I guess. He's sitting on 6, but he's going to need 4. Oh, my. Just stand straight still for him. A little nice lineup. Oh, there we go. Finally, JC able to take the demon out of the lobby this round. 1-3 gap. Still pretty vast here, as the attack has pretty much dictated the pace of this game, and the defense kind of just handed it over like it's prom night.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. And also he got the grenaded, I think, by JC maybe from below. So he did got some damage. But yeah, gonna see a good push towards the A side here. We have Blends with the bomb. They're gonna have, again, maybe an early, yes, Snooze is down, an early push towards the A side. We have a couple of kills here. JC picks up Zaka, Blends is down 2. And right now is a 3v3 situation. Goofy is quite close to Vincent. Fahim got JC, Yuki is down 2. And it's a 1v3 situation. Denisio is sitting on 8 and we are just in the 4th round. And he is sniping too. He had some crazy shots right now. And yeah, the bomb is down and it's all on Goofy now, who needs to clutch for the team and also defuse the bomb in 40 seconds. And time's clock. We have someone on top of medical. This doesn't look good. The push gonna be very, very hard for him. And yeah, overall, we're gonna see who's gonna be the first victim. Ooh. He just missed that shot on Fahim.
Yeah, you're in a 1v3. You got to hit those. There's no way you don't hit the player that's, you know, standing still right in front of you outside of the medical bay. You had the guy to your read. You saw the motion. You saw the rotation. You saw everything. You just got to execute. And that was just, I mean, in a 1v3, you've got to execute every shot as if it's your last. And it was. Right now, it's payoff round 1-4. Lead starting to get a little bit out of hand here. If you're the defense, you got to come away with at least 2 before we flip sides to feel comfortable. Snooze. And some damage in. Melison's going to be able to find the returns for a second. Holding off this push through stadium site. Denisio escapes with his life. Wrong. Zaka now last alive. As this one has escalated quickly. 30 seconds? Not quite. 28. 4-2 lead still as we flip sides. Mott starting to mount a comeback, but you had the advantage on the defense. Why and how do you only pick up 2 rounds? I'll never get EEO for that.
Yeah, we're gonna see how they're push now. We have Snooze who is holding the bomb, and they did pick up 2 rounds previously, so we're gonna see how the defense gonna go on the side of Sono Club. JC picks up Zaka, first kill, and Fahim is down by JC too, so he is on a killing spree. He is on 11 kills. Blant is in front of him, but Vincent could push him, and he got the kill. He was the one who was doing the most of the kills in this in his team, and right now he is shot down. Snooze is the one with the bomb. He's trying to rotate back, and we still have a lot of time, but we do have a 2v4 situation, and right now it looks very good on the side of Icemon.
It does. It's all of the blends. Ice in his veins. Or does that belong to Mont right now? His bomb's made its way over. It's going to be planted over at B. Job's done. Call out there from Snooze. Snooze hitting some shots to go along with it. You got one up top, too, and that might be Guffy coming through for the cleanup. The recovery not quite there. Blend's going to get caught in the open. And a nicely executed attacking opening round here for the side of Mott as they flip sides and have a little bit more pep in their step. We'll see if the attacks pan out now. You're going to have to dig yourself out of this hole. You've done a little bit of work on the defense. You picked up 2 rounds. I think that's the benchmarker. Like, you can't go down 5-1 and then head over to the attack and expect to be flawless. It just doesn't work like that. This game is full of tricks and smokes that deceive your opponent to the setup. So right now the setup here for the defense is you got 3 inside of the stadium site. Blends is up top, or Blends is down low. Fahim's up top. Melinson's going to hit a god-tier shot, though, and take down Denisio, who has been super quiet since we flipped sides. And maybe the aggression isn't the play here for the defense of the side of Sonic Club.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was like, oh, should I interfere? Should I not? Right now we have
let him sound it out. It sounds like.
I was like, okay, will he said it? Will he not? But we do have a 1v3 right now, and ooh, Melosin got the last kill on Vincent. Again, when you are in a 1v3 situation, you really need to hit the shots. He did get some shots in Melosin, but from the back, and he got the support, so that was not a good push, but a good try. And right now we are close. We are really close. It could happen anything, you know. It could happen anything. Right now, Snooze once again the one who gets the bomb, right? He might try to get some shots on Fahim. He's mid. Vincent is pushing too. To have a holder on his hands, and Blends getting some shots in him, but Fahim picks him up first. And right now, Denisio 9 kills, as I said, and as you said earlier, he was quite quiet right now. We do have a couple of shots each and there, but no one is pushing after that kill. No one really pushing. Oh, Denisio got shut down by Melosin. Finally, Melusine find him, and right now is on JC. JC is mid. No one is actually pushing. 1 minute 20 on the clock, so they have plenty of time.
Plenty of time, but not a single site covered, right? Fahim's got the lockdown over at A. You got Vincent, who you got to deal with immediately if you want to make this B-side rotation. And then on top of that, you got Zaka, who's retreated back for a little bit of positioning. JC going to be able to deal the damage on Vincent. That's the bug that could have prevented you from getting this plant down. Now, unfortunately, Blends is there for the cross. There's no smokes for the cover. And he did just enough to prevent that bomb from going down. That might be a round saved. Pending, you know, a miracle doesn't come through and they take down Blends. What I will say is Yuka's at the bottom. He's going to be able to find a little bit of a flank. And 2 players left standing here for the side of Sonic Club. But 3 or better. We'll see if Blends can make something happen there as he gets the shots on Yuke. 2v2, even playing field. Rotation through. Big Zaka's going to get killed under transition. Need to keep this bomb from going down. 20 seconds. Blends looking for the read. Mott not going to get there. It's going to be Melusine, but Guffey is right there for the crossfire himself. And a round escalated quickly, led to a 1v1, and Guffey, before the player could reload or even reposition, gets a dome shot. And that is going to be the first lead in this search and destroy for Mont. Mounting up a bit of a comeback here in the takeoff.
They're getting like 4 rounds in a row on the side of Sonic Club to actually get 5 rounds in a row on the side of Icemon. So pretty pleasant surprise. Right now, Snooze is in the mid. We do have 2 players down on the side of Sonic Club, and Snooze is pushing towards Denisio. Denisio is trying to pick up some information. He did saw Snooze, but he's alone here. Blends picks up JC, the one who was actually kind of carrying the team in this position with the kills, 14 kills on his name. So he is a dangerous player. They need to look after him, right? Especially in this S&D. And Denisio is trying to reposition. It's a 2v4, and this looks very, very difficult because Snooze has the bomb, and they might try to push and plant it. And if that happens, the clock gonna restart, right? We have Snooze here trying to get some information through mid. Denisio is positioning, and Fahim getting close. Denisio, got a kill on Yuk. Make it a little bit more doable on the side of Sauna Club, though.
Yeah, 1 and done, though. Guffey gonna be able to take him down. Oh my god, Fahim, bro. Aim assist didn't take over whenever the bomb planter was going down. Surely enough, he stands up and makes you pay the price. That was an absolute dumpster. 5 rounds, 5 rounds in a row, actually. 4 rounds since we've been on the attack. And Mont putting in work. Comeback is inevitable, they said. Smokes for the clearance through. This could be the last round. They're on map point. Bomb is very contently held inside of the stadium site, waiting for the call-outs, waiting for the picks. They have been very, very just flawless on getting these first bloods and executing and keeping that man advantage. And so far, so good now. You can see there's a 5-man line across the board, but 3 inside stadium could be a problem. We'll see that bomb tuck its way back in, and this might be a little bit of a danger alert. Snooze might have gotten the intel for the read. In 45 seconds, look at this positioning. 3 players literally stacked in a triangle right here on the A site. They are not giving up much ground, but the bad thing is they're giving up a lot of ground here on this B and open through P1. And that is exactly what Mont's going to do. They're going to slip right through the cracks, get this bomb plant down. Blends trying to prevent it. Ain't happening, buddy. Not today. Zaka drop. Snooze is on a hell-bent path to single-handedly shutting this team down. There it goes. A third, too. Holy hell.
Oh, damn, and everything is on Denisio right now. Is a 1v3 situation, and if he doesn't clutch, we're gonna have a 3rd game. And right now, he's in a good position. I don't think anyone from the side of Icemon spotted him. The bomb is planted, and we have 40 seconds on the clock. He gonna push towards the A side, maybe, get some clear view on top blue, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. He needs to push, and he still has 3 players alive, so he needs to start killing them or trying to do a better position of spotting him. He's getting a Krieg right now, trying to go back, but the bomb is planted at the A side, beat a reason because they all cover the important sides, and Goofy getting the last kill managed to send us in a 3rd game. That's gonna be a control.
Alrighty, everybody. Pack your sun suits, your bathing suits, whatever you guys call them, your swimsuits, your two pieces, your bikinis, whatever you guys wear, your speedos. I mean, I don't know. God, we're going over we're heading back to LA for some action over at the big city. That's New York. What the hell are you talking about? We're heading to the hills, right? It's gonna be Game 3 control. We haven't seen it all qualifiers long. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, but I'm saying it. What I'm saying is there's still a fight here for Mont. They battle back in the trenches. Lord have mercy. There's no way you go down 4-2 and then you win 7-4 on the attack. Only in EU. This is not a thing in North America. They do not play strats on takeoff. The strats don't work out. It's just this map is a disgusting one to watch. They made it look easy. Matter of fact, it was like once they got those two, they couldn't be stopped. That's exactly what happened. Mott able to come back here to search, take us to that search and destroy. They got a little bit of life left in them. We've got a little bit more fight left in this series, Deanna. 7-4 win in the search and destroy. That's pretty convincing.
Oh, definitely. And as I said, JC was doing a lot of damage from his team, and definitely was a player that should have been actually killed at the beginning, in my opinion. He did manage to kill multiple players in multiple rounds. I do believe he had like 15 kills, because I skipped actually. I checked for the bit. I think he had like 17 kills or 15 if I'm not wrong. So definitely 15. He leaded the lobby. Yeah, he leaded the lobby if I'm not mistaken, and also his team. So definitely he did the damage that it was needed. And the fact that they actually did that big comeback, right, and not letting Sona Club to actually get another round after 4, right, it was pretty impressive.
God, I don't know what these dogs are barking at. Let me go check on them real quick. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back, Deanna. Deanna, you are not taking over my stream. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
You can take it over. You can take it over.
Okay, it's my stream, guys, now. It's my stream. Hi. I'm so happy to have y'all here in the chat. You guys are amazing, definitely. Obviously, it was a great game. We're gonna head into the third game. It's gonna be a control and raid, as we were talking about. And we're gonna have Annihilator and Claw Band in this matchup. And I'm actually very excited to see raid. Raid is not my favorite map, but we definitely gonna have some fun. Obviously, we don't have the spawns from Hardpoint in this control, and neither the hell glitches from the S&D, so it's gonna be quite fun to see Control 1, and it's the first control I casted this season of Mayhem, right? So yeah, it's gonna be quite alright. I'm quite sad we didn't saw on S&D overtime earlier, but it's okay. We're gonna have
y'all having too much fun.
Control. Yeah, I'm having so much fun, you know.
Yo, I gotta say, like, my dogs were barking at someone else's dog who was getting walked, and I couldn't tell if they were jealous or if they're just saying, "Hey, don't walk in front of my house, not my house, go," and then they just stop barking. I don't get it. At any rate, we're here for game number 3. It's Sonic Club. It's Mont.
Yes.
Finally going the distance. Right. Finally getting to see a game 3 on stream. I understand that the Enigma series that they 4v5 went to a game 3, but I didn't see it, so it didn't happen. All right, okay. So we're getting to see a game 3 here, finally, in this series, and it is Mont and Sana. So we'll see who's gonna be the best man standing, or the last man standing, or the last team standing. As we're heading over to the hills of Hollywood. Raid has never looked better, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I agree. But what are your prediction for this matchup?
Yes. Prediction-wise, looking good for both teams. Hopefully, Melanson gets his lag situator. Maybe he's just swapping weapons. I don't understand. At any rate, had a little bit of a situation with swapping. The attack strat's not coming through so kindly over there, as the swarm of players onto the B site. Ring is not going to be given away for free. Fahim, god damn, you just shit all. Excuse my French, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I don't speak French regularly, but when I do, it was just, that was disgusting for him. He didn't have to do him like that. Melanson gonna be able to get the revenge, but damage is done. Bodies are dropped. It's a 4-life advantage rolling in favor of the defense of Sonic Club. And Mont mounting up to nothing here on the first initial wave of players coming through.
Oh yeah, definitely. We do have a good amount of kills on both sides, but we do have a lead on the side of Sonic Club, right? They managed to actually get a couple of important kills at the beginning and building maybe going towards building their score streaks quite early, right? We do have Goofy trying to push through on the side of Ice Mont. Vincent actually get the kill, and right now there is a big advantage on the side. No one is actually able to touch any of the points, and we have just 26 seconds, and the times go down. Nobody's on the point.
Oh
the time
my.
is not stopping, and this looks like a very fast first round.
Oh, it's Fahim. He's already sitting on 11 this one. He's just been having his pick of the feast. As the players over at Mont trying to buckle up for a rotation through, they can't get out anywhere. Finally able to get away and get on the A side. It's going to stop the clock, but not a bit of mistakes can be made. There are 6 lives remaining, and Fahim is still putting pressure into the spawn site. Jay going to be able to finally deal the damage to take him down, but the initial wave of players, just 3-fall, 4-fall, all fall. Just Fahim destroying and picking them apart. He's going to be able to pick up his 13th, and let me go ahead and tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you're only allowed 30 lives. He's damn near got half of the lobby kill by himself.
Such a good start on the side of SoundCloud. They did have that good advantage at the beginning because they did manage to actually kill a lot of players, and then after that it was quite easy to actually control the main points of the map.
Alright, well, here we go.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was reading chat, I was like, oh, what the hell's going on here? I just saw someone got banned. Oh, man, come on, guys. Y'all wake up and just be stupid today? Is that what's happening? Right now, Fahim woke up and he is being just absolutely stupid with the shots. The Grab Vortex might have been a little too aggressive, but hey, he does pick up 1 and does get a capture assist as the B progress is 2 ticks in. Player number 4 is the player to watch. As Jay say, you're going to be able to shut it down. No Mont giving up those 2 ticks of progress. The dogs are back being barking. Look at this. They can't be successful over at B. They're going to go ahead and put some double time over at A. And they're going to go ahead and extend up. This is a massive push through. Let's go ahead and tune in as we jump in for our first listening with the side of Sonic Club. Let's see how they sound off as we join them for our listen in.
One side.
On your dead.
P5. Oh, come on. There's one on there, B. There, come.
6 sec.
Your defense is in trouble.
P5.
Hold mid behind the rock.
Boys, we need to go B. They're gonna kill us.
Chill.
Dead.
One more P5. It's close.
Oh.
Yo, mid.
Watch lives.
P5 dead.
Oh, bro. I'm stupid.
One bottom red. One going driveway. Guys, we need to play side, boys. Play side. Choose pick side. Go away.
Mid dead.
Oh my god, 1 money, 1 kitchen.
One rocks. Let's go full B. Yeah, full A.
Keep play lives.
For him, jump from hill. One is. How much you having?
One money.
Man, you dead.
I think one's basketball.
Mid stairs, P5.
Zig.
Oh my god, you're away. Nice.
Play together.
Let Dennis get the picks. Dennis, how you live?
Commit for side.
Mid stairs.
Commit for B blends. Fast.
Mid stairs, dead. One more
Nice.
mid stairs.
One red.
One more mid
Check
stairs.
the angles.
Blends, you got it, bro.
Red,
Nice.
Play
Play together.
Nice.
Hey, check. Cat B.
That's what they
He's
say.
going CT.
Come on, Blends. Singularity Blends, you know. Come on, man.
Okay, come down. Let him.
Yo, are you Icy Blends? What's going on? It's a 1v1. They have both their times a little bit alive. I think it was like a 4 life lead. Roll it into those caps. And, of course, Sana just, I don't know how they reel it back in. Blends and Denisio doing crazy things. Guffey's last player alive. He said, make your move, homie. I'm here for the smoke, wherever you're at. Look at the positioning. I think he might have given away his position himself. The slide peek. Blend says, to hell with it. I got a purifier. Puts him on a little bit of a roast. Couldn't do it on the offense. Can't do it on the defense. Mont just not putting anything up here in this control game.
Oh yeah, definitely it was very fun talking about the listeners. They were like singing at the beginning, and then how the lives were down on their side. They're starting to be more like, how you say, paying more attention to the game, and it was quite interesting to hear that. But right now we are in, could be potentially the last round if actually Santa Club gonna get a win. We did saw them getting a win in the first round, right? And right now the second was a win for them too. And going into the third one, this looks a little bit more doable on the side of Ice Mont, having more lives right now. And staying on the B side, we have JC capping a B very, very fast, and 4 lives advantage on their side. It's gonna be all about their positioning, Sona Club's positioning on the A side after the B getting capped.
There we go. It's gonna give us a 2-minute and 10-second clock. Live count coming down to a dwindle. 1 life advantage for the side of Mont, make it 2 as they pick up a few. Now the cleanup crew here for the B site cap. It went through, and surely enough, the post-action is where it's at. Where you're going to be set up. Snooze going to fall for a cheeky positioning to Nisio. He pulls out the boxing gloves. He says, we're not playing fair. We need to go ahead and 1-2 Sakya. No traction here on A, though. This is the hard part. Getting across the map, getting into a position to either spawn trap or either get onto the site. It's difficult. 4 players stacking out the spawn. Here comes the Predator missile. JC is going to be able to find one. That might be good for an opening. The call-offs to go along with it. As Snooze getting some shots in, but Blend's going to be able to get better of that trade. Trade's coming through on him as well. And we are neck and neck. 1 minute and 20 left to go. Fahim now decides to pull the Vortex. Go ahead and choke this point. He's going to be good for 1. Almost gets the second. Has to follow up with a Kilo, and that is probably going to be it. No push towards his A site. With 1 minute left to go, it's a 10-7 life lead in favor of Sonic Club.
Make it 9-7. Zaka with the Sparrow doing big damage. Snooze might push Big Zaka there. Zaka, sorry. Fahim got a kill on Melonism, right? But JC picks up 2 other there to make it a little bit close. It's a 6-3. Right now Fahim getting, the kill and the body shoots. And right now Denisio with the last 2 kills with the Gravity Vortex managed to get us the win, and actually the win of the first third game this night.
Yeah, that's it. That's going to do it for my pick. I said Mont was going to be able to show up and show out. Wrong, my friend. Sonic Club. They were warmed up. They were toasty. They were looking damn good.
Yep.
Able to shut them down 3-0. Complete sweep in the control. Not a complete sweep in the series. And Raid has never looked better for this team. Taking a look at the post-act report. Fahim, you kind of fell off, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. You picked up 13 in round 1. And you just kind of I guess you were singing in Discord and you just kind of threw your game off. You did manage to pick up 29, which is almost averaging 10 kills per round. But, I mean, come on. 13, 20. You could have had like 40, bro. What happened? I'm not going to give you too much grief. Team 1, that's all that matters. We're going to get geared up for it. Sweet action there in that best 3.
Definitely. After that win in S&D, I was not really sure who gonna win, but definitely Sonic Club, as I said earlier, they did have that good rotation, the good spots, and overall the good control, even in the control game, right? They did have their spots, and that made a difference,
Absolutely. We're gonna get geared up for our 4th and final series of the night. It is gonna be your... We're not going to get a reset. No, hell no, we're not doing resets. We're just going to play 1 best of 3. Winner takes all, I guess. I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll figure it out. We're going to take it to break so we can get prepared for Ice Mont. No, not Ice Mont, but Sonic Club and Enigma. They are the last matchup of the night. And while we get our acts together, we're going to take it to a short break. So we're going to hear a word from COD Mobile as always, and then also a sponsor video from Grilla. Don't go anywhere. We shall return.
Perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for it. It's Sonic Club. It's Enigma. It's the grand finals. Winner takes all. No, I'm just kidding. This is the qualifiers. Winner takes seeding. I'm taking a look at the tournament bracket just to see how, teams got here. Sonic Club actually dropped in the upper bracket round 3, the quarterfinals, right before the semifinals, to Ice Mont. They got their revenge in full as Ice Mont folded and finishes in a 3rd place seeding, which they will be able to play tomorrow to try and still get that spot. So they're not down and out, but Sonic Club coming back after losing that series 2-0 Friday against Ice Mont in the upper bracket, winning in the lower bracket, just an absolute steam of some power to win that best of 3 in the 3rd game.
Yeah, I did saw some of the games, but it was quite late, I think, for me. It's usually I go to sleep quite early these days because I have a good sleep schedule. I'm very proud of it, right? But definitely I'm actually very excited for this matchup. Like, we did saw Sonic Club actually doing amazing the past couple of games, right? Okay, and also the first impression that Enigma landed with the first game, right? It just impressed me. So therefore I'm actually looking forward for this last matchup. I think it's gonna be a close one.
Alright, it's going to be a close one now. As I'm taking a look at the best 3, we are going to be heading over to firing range for game number 1. Standout Search and Destroy. It's a classic. It's a banger. It is one of the fan favorites, crowd favorites, all-around COD favorites. And we're going to end this puppy if it does go to a game 3. Control Slums. Annihilator and Claw are off the table. This one is a no bars hold match. We're going to let everything hang out and hang loose. We're going to go ahead and dive into a game 1. Here we go. Firing range, looking pretty nice since the update. I've got to say, we probably got to get an updated trailer. No, I think this one might do. Ain't really, like, too much, logistically speaking, different in a trailer than it is for an actual map to be played out. But surely enough, the changes are going to be felt by these players now. They're going to have to battle it out in the trenches. P1 right here out in the open. That back wall is not wall bangable anymore, and this makes this rotation so much more important to some of these teams. Majority more than others.
Oh damn! We did start and Mirage Earlier is already on 4 kills now. He did pick up 4 kills in the feed. Oh, actually 3. But yeah, make it the 5th one actually, right? Getting on this P1, and actually Enigma jumped very, very fast on the P1. They did have a very good and very successful first game on the same map, if I'm not mistaken. It was still fighting range, and I'm very, very interested to see how many kills Lydia gonna drop, because she dropped, what, 55 in the previous game? So yeah, definitely big expectations from her right now, on my side obviously. She picks up already a couple of kills, and right now nobody's on the point. Once again, Enigma managed to jump on it, but there is 30 points on the lead on their side, and we are just in a P1.
Just in a P1, and surely enough, I don't know if they'll have time to continue at this caliber. 33 seconds off of P1, that is a big investment. Right now, it's the rotation over to P2, where you can already see Sonic Club have the early advantage, and they've got a Denisio who is locked and loaded. 4 kills on board. Picked up a big kill on Lydia themselves. As the rotation through, trying to spoil that break, it did not come through. Fahim going to be able to hold the outskirts. We're starting to see a little bit of a regain here. Etsy now trying to test the waters. Gets the slide across. Is in enemy territory, but gets gunned down. Sonic Club so far so good. Flawless here on this rotation. And Armory looks like it's going to be a lockdown for them.
With this P2 that was very successful on the side of Sonic Club, we might see a closer game, because right now it looks, oh my god, that laser on the side of Vincent looks very, very good on both sides. But as I said, leader actually breaks through the point, and the 15 seconds that are actually scrap time gonna get in favor of Enigma. Right now it's gonna be all about the push towards the P3 and who is there first, because it's quite hard. That is the money hill that is gonna be the hardest to actually break. If you are not there, it's gonna be